Hold on, I gotta get my lighting right.
Ooh. We're at the stash, man. We coming back. You know what I'm saying? We
I think
battling back.
I think you're right. It might be my shirt.
I think it might be, man.
All right, let me go change my shirt. Let
All
me
right.
go change my shirt.
You need to put your phone up and just point your flashlight at your arm.
Let's see. That was a stupid idea. Hold, please.
Just
One
leave it there
second.
the whole time. Okay.
1 second.
Oh my goodness. Chat, what's going on, man? I see y'all following in here. I put the link in the chat too. I started. I think that means it's at the top. So feel free to click that and join in because we're gonna be doing that in this show. And we're gonna be making our picks against the spread. A few of you did last week. It saves your results, so we'll know who's doing what, how well y'all are doing. It won't be as good as I'm doing, but it could be good. You could be rad, you know. So you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. But we're gonna track those each week. We're gonna make new picks, and they're all against the spread. So that's a little fun segment that we're bringing back. You'll be a little bit behind, but just focus on the week by week stuff if you're just joining. Ken says, "Up, guys. Good job dealing on your picks. Is Rad in this group? I had a face plant week. Oops. Oh snap! I think Rad's in the group unless he didn't join. Don't let him fool you though. He's in here. He's in here. He probably didn't do well. Don't let him fool you. He's in here. I don't know. He didn't change his name though. Y'all gotta change your name, man, so I can tell who's in it. 38-13. Okay, Jordy. What? Man. You know, and it's weird. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. It's not my. I don't want to say it's my full prediction because that may come out Saturday. Because I still want to know more, man. But there's a part of me that could see something like that actually happening. And there's another part of me that's like, dang, Nate, they're pretty good. They're better in some spots that I didn't know. So my man Motorcade, I see you. Y'all got some high scores in there. That's sweet. We always come in here saying 20s and everybody's saying 30, 40.
Still doing it.
Yeah, Brad. That's gotta be the light, man. I gotta think. Because it does look darker on that arm. And maybe doesn't it to you? Like, because your left arm is super bright. And your whole chest is super bright. But your right arm is dark. Jack, I see you, Jack. I don't know if you're still in here, man. I see you. We'll ask that question. I'm actually going to save that one, too. Can I do that? I can. Okay. What is this? Okay. I don't know. I guess I saved it. Oh, that might not quote it. I'm going to put it back in the chat again just so everybody can click on it because I don't know how this works. There we go.
I don't know.
Back in there. It's all right, Rad. I mean, this picture looks good. No one's going to be focused on the fuzziness with that on. I see you.
I mean, the hoodie is popping.
It is popping. I see you. You look good.
I just don't know why this is doing that. That's bugging me, bro. I can't. You know what? I don't think I can go today. It's bugging the ish out of me, bro. Hold on, man.
I don't think I can go today.
Jumping. My bad, man. Hold on, dude. I don't know what the fuck is off.
That's it ain't gonna work, man.
I'm pissed. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Here's what you gotta do, Rad. Go to your camera settings and turn the brightness up.
I'm just pissed, man. Like, it's throwing me off.
I wouldn't even know how to do that. Yo, I'll ask you once we get into it. My man says it's gonna be a shootout. You all right, Rad? You good, or you trying to mess with the settings?
No, I'm not good.
All right, we'll give Rad a minute. Man. We'll get this rolling.
I'm thrown off.
Shark and Hawk. If Vikings can't get pressure and South Carolina might win. Shoot, I'm with that. The only thing is they got a good D line. But I read something just before I got on here. Lions have had forced 48 pressures through 2 weeks. Okay, so 24 a game. That's the most in the league. That's crazy. We've also blitzed a crazy amount as well. Here's a little stat that's funny. The Bears have only blitzed 1.6% of the time. I don't know what the Bears are doing, man. They don't blitz at all. And that's the Colt way. I don't know. The Colts are looking trash too, so maybe that's. I'm not sure. Why
do I look so dark, man?
I don't know, man.
You know what?
I can't, man. I can't. You good, Red? You good, man? You're
Just started. I
I don't
don't
think
care
anybody
no more.
would notice. Okay,
I'm
let's
over
go.
it.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's roll
over
this
it.
intro.
I'm hot.
All right,
Like I'm not in a good
let's
mood.
get it. Gotta be in a good mood, man. It's week 3.
Was we mute? I told you to mute me
I
on
got
that.
you.
Did you mute me?
No.
Great. You're tripping. You're tripping.
I'm fired up. It's made a great decision.
Great teammates, coaches, and other people who want to be Super Bowl champions. And we are. We're going to do it this year.
And we're going places because we want to go places.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
You look good, man. You can't even tell. You can't even tell when you don't move your arm. You're perfect. Just don't move that arm. Just leave it right there. Just pretend it's broken, like it's in a cast.
You gonna start us off? You gonna intro us in?
You ever broke your arm, man?
I broke my collarbone.
Oh. Like, were you like a baby or were you older?
I was 13.
How do you break your collarbone? Playing football?
Playing backyard football with no pads.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I didn't know it was broken until I got home, though.
Like, could you move everything, or was it?
Me and this dude collided. I had the football. His head hit right here. And I kept playing. And then I got home, and I'm like, Mom, I'm in pain. And she kind of, my mom was a nurse, so she registered nurse, so she did some things, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
And then it was broke.
The worst part was showering, bro. Like my muscles was spasming when I was trying to shower. I mean, it never gave me no more issues.
So what do you do for that?
You just put it in a sling and just rest up.
Yeah. Damn.
Try not to move it. But that I don't know.
You can't really put nothing on it.
Yeah. It says, dude, "Oh my gosh, Fred, you come at us like that." Oh, JK, bro, you still look good. Yo, welcome back to Last Second Dose, where we doing the most. It's your boy Rad out here in Rip City, Portland, Oregon. Big repping, new era, 1-1 Detroit Lions.
What?
Us versus everybody. Stay off the bandwagon. We don't need you. But how everybody doing today? I got that guy, Mr. No Mustachio. Look like it. No, it's not growing back. I don't know.
It's back, right? It's the lighting. It's the brightness. That's what it is.
It's not back.
It's almost back. Okay.
Dose. What it do? What's happening, baby?
What's going on, man? It's good to have you back in here, man. No, you mean, well, I can't remember what you just said. Oh, I was reading the chat and I got confused. First off, I want to answer this real quick just from Jeffrey, because Rad, I know you want to hit on this as well. You also can see the ticker. Now, we'll see. I don't know if Rad is going to be able to jump in or not. We'll see how that goes.
I'm about 85% sure I'll be jumping in.
So, boom, there you go. As you guys see on the bottom, we're going to be live Sunday. Wasn't the first 2 games. First game, I didn't even watch it. Second game, I was there. This game, we will be live for. I should have put the playback link in here. Now I'm thinking about it. I'll have it. It'll be in the community. So just watch for
jump in. Tab. Make sure you tap in there. Tap in. It's going to be fun.
Watch the game with us. Right, you know what I'm thinking, though?
And, well, hold on. Halftime, somebody's coming on. We're going to talk with them.
I love that.
We can during halftime, we're gonna get people in and out. We're gonna talk to get everybody takes on the first half and things like that, and what we need to do to close out the game, because we will be up. Oh,
this is fact. I like that confidence, right? Now, what do you think about this though? I was thinking about this. We should make a video, like a tutorial video, 30 seconds that I can play during the stream of how to use playback. That way, 100% can log in.
Let's shoot that. Let's shoot that after this.
Okay.
Ready. So we have it moving forward.
Yeah.
You don't want to shoot it after this?
No, I do. I just. Yeah.
What? I ain't got nothing going today, bro. I ain't got nothing going. My lady working for another 2. Here, my lady working for another 2 hours. I'm sipping on some Tito's and orange juice. Like, I'm ready to go.
Tito's?
Tito's and orange juice. All the adults know what Tito's is.
All right. Ain't for me, man. I don't know about
that's good. Not yet.
Not yet. Soon.
December. I'm gonna get you a shot of Tito's and lime.
Tito's. What was shoot? Okay, so I want to what we're gonna do with the show. We're gonna do the picks again this week. I was telling them that you guys got to click the link. I put 2 of them in here. I'm echoing. All right, let me fix that. If I'm echoing, that's probably on my end. Let me just do this. All right, let me know if it fixes. Right, can you still hear me?
I can hear you great. You sound amazing. Can you hear me?
All right, we should be good. You sound amazing too, man. Your mic's always, well, it's not always, but once you get it figured out, it's locked in. Your mic sounds great.
But how does my mic sound right now?
Awesome. Sounds awesome.
I just can't move my right arm. So my right arm's going to stay still the whole time. I'm going to be all left-handed.
Dude, you know, I asked you that because I was thinking you said backyard football. I still have a bump right here on my eye. I can feel it. Yo,
They
I don't know
cheers.
Who said cheers? Oh, Mike. I see you, Mike. I don't know what grade I was in, but I did this. I got headbutt in the eye playing football. Yo, I still have a
Were you
bump
bleeding?
from it, man. Nah, it turned into a black eye. Like I couldn't see out of it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That's the best though. Not the injury part. But shoot. Oh yeah, we're doing picks again this week. Brad, did you do picks last week?
I couldn't figure out the link. I couldn't figure out my ESPN.
I feel like you did picks.
I couldn't figure out my ESPN logins. Real talk.
Are you serious?
150%.
Okay, so you guys will be caught up. If you join this week, you'll be caught up with Brad. Because I will
win and pull away.
Brad. I don't, the leaderboards are interesting. That's all I'll say. So I don't know. We'll take a look at it. We'll do that. We'll talk about the game too. Yeah, it's good. It's good to look at, man, just to see how everything falls in. It's just interesting.
It's a beautiful morning on a sunshine day.
Jefferson on Okuda this. Oh my paper's stuck to the desk. My paper got stuck to the desk. I think no pads. Okuda versus Jefferson. That's gonna be good, man. We
Is that who Okuda's gonna hold? Do you think?
I would think so. Amani looks like he's going to play, though. Let's actually start there. Let's start with the injuries first, because I haven't gotten the Vikings report, but let's start with that, and then we'll get into it. That's a good let's just do that real quick. We did this, I think, last week for Friday, so we'll do it today too. Ooh. Here we go. Oh wait, money. Okay.
Okie dokie. You ready?
So yeah,
you going Lions? I'm going.
Yeah,
That's all I seen for Vikings today. Theirs was short. Theirs has been short all week. Let's start there, and then Andrew Booth corner.
Washington
Quad hasn't practiced all week. That's a good sign. And then Harrison Smith concussion. He's not playing. Like we can cancel Christmas on him.
So
which I think is huge.
The same today.
Yes, it was the same today. I actually just looked at it today. Both of them did not practice today. Neither one practiced today, so it's not looking good for them. Either one. And I think that's huge. Their secondary hasn't been playing that well this season anyways, so it's not. We're going to attack them. We're going to shred them. But to have a veteran Harrison Smith out, I think that's going to be good for us. I think he's a good ball player, even though he's getting a little long in the tooth. But we still going to attack them boys. They ain't got no answer for us, especially Saint. Saint is on a mission. I don't know if the rookie's coming in, though. Is Lewis Seen going to play?
You know what? He only played one snap last week. I would assume he would if Harrison can't, because I don't know where else they would go to.
And we need to attack the young fella. Attack him straight up. So I'm feeling good about this. I wish there was a couple D linemen that were hurt too, because I think that's their strong suit, in my opinion, is that defensive line on the defense.
100%.
The secondary, I feel like is. I don't think it's that good. They haven't been playing that well, and then you lose Harrison Smith, who's your best guy in the secondary. I'm not excited about Patrick Peterson. Shout out to Mike Hill, the new member. Gang.
Mike, I see you.
So I'm not worried about their secondary at all.
I'll say this. The only thing is Harrison Smith, this is big time, I think. The more I see it. I watched against Green Bay. I thought he was clamping up. He actually had a pick on Rodgers in that game. You can't even test Harrison Smith. Like, I forget how good this dude is. And then you watch him. So, like you're saying, the cornerbacks, they got Dantzler, Patrick Peterson, Booth is not playing, so they're looking at Shannon Sullivan as their nickel. It's not great. It's not great. They've given up the second highest completion percentage, but they do turn you over, and not having Harrison Smith is going to be big time. Because I'm with you, like this guy's a monster. I didn't realize he was like that until I started watching. Like, dang, he was. Because if you look, like they were giving Rodgers problems week 1 big time. Some of that I think was the inability to run the ball a little bit, but yeah, Harrison Smith is a problem back there. So this will be big if he's not playing. Now, I'm also with you on the defensive line. We'll get to that though. Okay, let's go through the Lions side because Rad, what is going on? You know what I mean? What is happening? Okay, John Kaminsky, we know about this. You probably heard about this. Aiden Hutchinson for back-to-back day. Now I'm getting nervous. I wasn't nervous yesterday. Now I'm getting nervous. But then again, I'm not. Because Hutchinson is the kind of guy that's going to play through something.
And he said it's a Charlie horse. So, I mean, you know, it's a bruise, a deep bruise. You're going to need to rest that. I'm not – Aiden Hutchinson doesn't worry me. I'm a little hurt about John Kaminsky because he's been balling under the radar. Like, I don't think he's been getting enough credit for what he's been doing. He's been very disruptive. He can play a lot of positions along that D line. Losing him does hopefully we don't feel the impact, but losing him is big. I'm going to be real with you. I can't wait till he gets back. But Austin Bryant, I mean, I consider him low-key a seasoned player now. I'm not going to use the word veteran, but he's seasoned. So it's time for him to step up because, you know, John played that big defensive end role for us. And so I think Austin Bryant can fill in. And we still got Charles Harris coming off the edge. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You can go through the report some more.
No, you're right. That's a big one. I'm glad I just get your thoughts on that. Jonah Jackson again is on here with the finger. We'll see where that's at. He didn't expect him to practice yesterday, so I don't know how optimistic I feel about this. We've got no updates aside from him not practicing. But like we said, Dan Skipper, I thought was better than Logan Stenberg last week. So we got to rock with him again. Second game, I actually feel kind of good about it. Tracy being popped up on your scared me, but then you see it's not injury related. I think that's huge. Actually, I'll give some more love to say Deshaun Elliott. I think has been money so far, as well as Tracy. Yo, them in coverage has given us so much flexibility. They've been solid. So well. Yes.
And tackling very well also.
Yes. That's yeah, and we expect that from Tracy, but Deshaun I think he's looked better now than he did in camp. Swift, limited, that's an improvement. So he's probably on the right path to play. As they said, he was better than he was last week. TJ, limited. Okay, he'll probably play as well. Hughes,
it's good to see Juju because he's big on special teams.
100. Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up.
You're about to say. Like,
there was like
seeing him back.
Didn't get to the 20. Yeah.
Seeing him back is huge. Go ahead. My bad.
I don't want that one to go under the radar. No, I'm glad you pointed out. Amani looks like he's going to play this week.
Great.
If there was a game that Amani's going to get up for, is this one. And he wants the Jefferson smoke. I would bet that he wants to match up with Jefferson because he loved. I think they battled last year, and I think Jefferson won both battles. But I think Okuda matches him a lot more. I'm curious though, because I'm curious to see how this works out. I think Philly had a lot of success in zone. I think we played much more man. We saw that last week. So how did they look to match that up? I don't know. But we know he moves all over the place. So they're probably all going to get a workload. Yeah. But I like it.
I'm going to wait on this one.
Okay, we can go back. Frank right now limited. Looks like he's probably going to play this week. Yeah, write it down, man. Don't forget.
I don't have a pen.
Finally, here you go. I got you.
All right, thank you.
You get it?
Yeah, I got you. Thank you.
I actually just threw it. I don't know where it went. If he had me, looks like
if he fully practicing, that's good. Though. That's good.
I'm curious to see what role he would play, but I don't know. I don't know where they would play him. Now, last week, I think there was times where he could have played, like specifically when Okuda went down. I think they could have plugged him in at corner instead of Price if he was playing. But I don't know what role he'll play when he is healthy. I just don't know. I don't know where he's at. And then, so that's Lions injury report. So, like you said, I think the Hutchinson one's interesting because unless it's something different, you make a good point. He probably should be able to play, but, there's no reason to practice if he's in pain in the thigh, Why go out there? He doesn't need to practice. He just doesn't need to practice.
What happened? What changed? Where's it gone? I don't know. Sorry. I can move my right arm.
I like that. Let me give some love here to okay. Ayub Matan.
Yeah.
Okuda looking good. St. Brown, 3rd round pick. How? Hey, 4th round pick. You know what I'm saying? No, Okuda has been balling though. Hey, he's been balling. He's been better. He's been better. I don't want to sit here and act like Okuda's been shut down, but he's been way better.
It's
just good to see him play.
This is what I think of Okuda. He's not hurting us.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's helping us. Is he just playing off the wall? No. But that was never Okuda. Okuda he's never been a big interception guy or anything like that. But he's been doing what he needs to do and getting his job done, and he's been tackling very well. Like, it's not like he's sitting out here just like, golly, man, we need to pull Okuda. Nah.
No.
Do I need to be texting people like, bro, Okuda's out here balling? No, Okuda's playing good. And that's all we need. I mean, we'd like more, but if Okuda just stays consistent and plays good all year, that's a huge win, bro. That's a huge win. Then we get Jerry Jacobs back. Boom. Like, we're good.
Our secondary is kind of tough, man. Like, and you know what? Our secondary is not getting enough credit. We're talking about all these D linemen and Hutch getting 3 sacks and all this stuff. Our secondary is creating so many sacks because there's nobody open.
There has been some coverage sacks.
Yes, I thought last game 2 of our sacks were coverage sacks.
Hutchison's for sure.
Well, Hutchison's for coverage sacks.
The one where Hutchison looped around, came around, and not the one where he kept working and got him like on the one. It was like a 1 yard sack. It's not the first one. I think it was the second one.
With Charles coming inside, and he went around. Yeah.
So that one where he had to work back, he worked around him. He got pushed past the quarterback, but then he just kept fighting and tackled him from the back. That one was a coverage sack because he held the ball for about 4 to 5 seconds, to be honest. That was a coverage sack. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, even his first one was a coverage sack, honestly. But there was so much pressure going in on that one where he had to move in the pocket, move left, move up, and then, bam, he looped around and got him. I mean, look, we're playing.
Our secondary is balling right now.
They've been playing very well.
And what to me is like they're not breaking down in coverage yet. Like they're getting beat and exposed. When they get beat, I feel like it's not because someone wasn't where they're supposed to be. It's more because of how they like their play design matches what we're doing, and they have a way to beat it based on what they've seen. And it gets us into trouble. And that happened a couple times second half. But I thought there wasn't like our guy was like here and he was supposed to be back here. I think the safeties are playing fast. The linebackers are playing great in coverage. They're flying around in cover. And Will Harris, I'll give Will Harris what we thought he was a smart corner. He's on top of everything. Sometimes he gets beat. He got beat the one time deep, which I thought actually there was going to be safety help. But I think if you look at it, Malcolm falls down. So Tracy Walker comes down. It looked like quarters, and he comes down, and then all of a sudden it's 1-on-1 deep, and he's on the outside. I think that's how that happened. But he's like Will Harris is on top of everything. You see like the plays that he's not involved in where he's just flying around, communicating, and then someone gets picked up and they have nowhere to go with the ball. Go ahead. I know you're about to say something. Go ahead.
No, you're totally right. I feel like our secondary has been playing well, but shout out to Lamar. Shout out to Lamar. Gang, gang.
Okay.
But a good pass rush also helps the secondary, so I don't want to take anything away from them. I think our defense has been playing. Last week I thought they played very well the first half. Second half, we had a couple lapses, but they bounced back and made things happen when it was time to make them happen. I want to give a shout out to Isaiah Buggs. I think he's been playing very well. He's going under the radar as a nose tackle. Obviously, we know what our edges have been doing. Fat Daddy Twinkle Toes McNeil's been doing solid. I haven't seen much of Brockers. Am I tripping?
One tackle in that game.
Am I tripping?
Just one. No, I think we're seeing him less. I don't know what his snap counts are, but I think he's playing less.
No, it's definitely less because the starting D tackles is Buggs and McNeil. And they said they want to move McNeil out to the 3 technique, which I think is beautiful, putting him at the 3 technique because we're missing Levi and we're also missing I don't know if Josh Pascal's going to be a 3 technique, but I want to just give a shout out to the Fat Daddies on the inside, bro. I think those two have been playing very well. They're a big reason why we're stuffing the run because they've been disruptive on run plays. They've actually had a couple tackles on run plays.
Yep.
Brockers, it's looking like this might be Brockers last year with us.
I can see it. Or at least a pay cut.
And I know you've seen today Isaiah Buggs said he wants to be here long term.
I heard that. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
And if he keeps it up, if he keeps it up, I agree.
For sure. Yeah, man. No, he should. And that is like another thing. Like, you know, we can hit on like the little things with Brad, he missed picks, whatever. But like John Kaminsky, we picked him up. Josh Reynolds, we picked him up. Waiver wire helps. But Isaiah Buggs, you picked him up. You got multiple players through there real late in the process or through the waiver wire where they're like big time for us. They're not even just little pieces that you pull in here and there. Juju Hughes at the end of the year, huge. We'll find a lot of those little guys. Yeah, go ahead.
John Penley, I wasn't bashing our linebackers. I just said the linebacker group is the weakest. I said the linebacker room is the weakest room in the building. And I still believe that. Have they been playing solid? Yes. Thank God. I hope they do. I was just saying, hey, if you can go get a guy like Roquan Smith, go get him. If you can go get a guy that's proven, go get him. They have been playing good. But I never like bashed them. I just thought they was always our weakest room in the building. And I still believe that. Even with the play of Rodrigo. I've always been high on Rodrigo, so let's get that straight.
He's been money, man.
So I've always been high on him. I just think Alex is just you know what you're going to get out of him. He's reached his potential. You see what he's going to get. He's a cool, solid linebacker. But they have been playing good. But what helps linebackers is also having a good front in front of them. Our defensive front has been upgraded as opposed to last year front. You didn't add Aiden Hutchinson, and you got John Kaminsky, who's a all-can-do-it type defensive lineman. You put in big Isaiah Buggs, who's disruptive. And then you got McNeil at the 3 technique. McNeil used to be our nose, but now we're letting him be the 3 technique and, get after it a little bit more. And then you add Fat Daddy Isaiah Buggs. Like, our D-line is playing well, and that's also going to triculate to help out the linebackers in the secondary. It always starts in the trenches. If the linebackers are getting touched because we have a good D-line, they can flow better. And I hope we draft Noah Sewell. Thank you, Charles.
There you go. I'm down with that.
I've been on Noah Sewell since two off seasons ago.
We were looking at Nephew Sewell. We were taking a look at Noah Sewell too, man.
Right. We gonna look at him.
Yeah,
come on now.
Oh man, I haven't seen him this year, but he was a problem last time we saw him. But no, I'm glad you did that because, like, I don't know, and that's gonna be key. That's gonna be one of the keys, of course, this week with how much they like to run the football, and they really didn't do it against Philly. Those defensive linemen. But yeah, I think Ali McNeil's been awesome. I think and he's even getting some pressure too in there. But anytime they run it, like, he just doesn't get moved. And I think they said it perfectly when you watch it. He gets in the backfield and no one moves him. And they don't ever get to the second level. And then there's no run there. And they'll force to cut back. And then, of course, on the backside where I think we got a big time advantage is, like, if they're running, away from Hutchinson, he just blows up the tight end and he's back there. So there's nowhere for them to go when they cut back. That's where he's gotten his run stops so far. I've seen all of them is on the backside of a run. I think Hutch has been better there than Charles, but that's, he's making money off of that because they're just forcing everything back. And then, like I said, Will Harris again. There was a run in the last game where they try to get to the edge. You see Malcolm flying out there, and you said it like we were talking about this. You said you don't want to call it like playing on the string, but like they're flying like that where Malcolm's getting where he's supposed to be, and then here comes Alex, like fills in right behind him.
Right.
When he takes on the one offensive lineman that gets through, and he's clean, and then you got Will Harris out there, and our cornerbacks tackle and play, the edge so well. Our run defense has been awesome. Like, really, I know there's like miscue numbers because it hurts, but aside from that, it's been great.
For sure. Like, running backs haven't been popping off on us.
No. Yeah.
Running backs have not been popping off on us. We're gonna get tested this week. I don't think the Vikings has that good of an offensive line, but they do have an elite running back in Dalvin Cook. So I think we're gonna get tested this week. We really are. I mean, offensively, I know they had a bad outing against Philly Dilly, but I still respect Minnesota's offense. I do. They got a lot of weapons, and I think we need to watch Adam Thielen. He ain't popped off yet, and I don't want him to go under the radar.
That's true. Yeah,
I really do. I don't want him to go under the radar. Like, I don't want him to pop off against us. Like, because Adam Thielen is still a dang good wide receiver, and we need to watch out for that. So if he's gonna be in that slot, Hughes, you got a matchup on your hands, bro. Like, I don't want Adam Thielen to go under the radar, man. Like, let's not forget about him. I know everybody talk about Justin Jefferson, but Thielen is also a dog too. And so we need to make sure we locked in on that guy. But it starts with stopping that run. Because honestly, I think we're going to get after the quarterback. I think we'll be in Kirk Cousins. I almost cussed. Excuse me. But we're gonna be at Kirk Cousins, bro. I'm gonna be real.
I like that matchup, man. Because I mean, we've been tested with. Well, I wouldn't say Washington was a great O-line, but Philly was a great O-line. We've been tested and I'm agreeing with I wrote down their offense. I didn't write down their offensive line, but
we
I know
got
their
after
offensive
Philly.
line.
It's just Hurts takes off. Hurts one read go. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, the interior and you know what though, this could. Well, I'm curious to see how this works because I think Julian being back and you said Austin Bryant's probably gonna play a little bit again. When they get to obvious pass downs, I see Hutchinson playing a lot more on the inside because we've kind of rotated that, but without Kaminsky, I see him probably working a lot over the guards. Yeah, because I mean that right side really from center to guard with Bradbury and I'm missing the right guard's name. Oh, Ingram, the rookie. Like that's a place where he can win. And then you put, Julian or Charles on the outside there. Not having Kaminsky, they may do that because usually Kaminsky does that. You don't want Kaminsky rushing the outside if he doesn't have to. So it's worked that way. But now I think we'll flip it and adjust a little bit because, like you're saying, I don't think it's a great line. Darisaw hasn't been the same. They got O'Neal on the right side. He struggled.
I think we should kill
spotty
Darisaw.
Offensive line.
We should abuse we should abuse Darisaw. I'm sorry. What?
I don't know. I don't know. When you said that was funny. Okay.
We should abuse him, bro.
Why, man? Why? You like
he is a rookie.
That was your favorite tackle, man.
No, stop. Don't play me like that.
He was your second favorite tackle.
No, don't put me up. No, he was not.
Did you not like him?
I thought he was solid.
Okay.
But don't say he was my favorite offensive tackle coming out. Don't say that. I don't want people thinking that. That was not. I think Hutchinson should abuse him. Harris should abuse him. He's a rookie, bro. Harris should really abuse him because he's a veteran at this point.
Yeah.
So Harrison should be setting him up, had that man thinking he about to bull rush. You hit him with a spin, all that. Like he needs to. We need to work him. We need to work him. What up, Al? I think we need to work him. And their offensive tackles don't scare me. The old line, I don't think scares me at all.
No,
we're gonna win.
I see us winning that. And it really, but though, you know what's good though? I feel like last week on paper it was like, hey, Lions defensive line should beat this Washington O line. They definitely should, and they did. And this week I think we're thinking the same thing. But here's where I'm interested, Brad. This is one of my things to just watch. Like I said, Philly. Like I watched Philly against Minnesota. Clearly they did great on defense. Now I think Minnesota left a lot out there. They had multiple drops. They threw a bad pick, but I thought Philly played a lot of zone, man, and they sat back. Played a lot of zone cover. They rarely went to man. And when it seemed like when they did, of course, then it's Jefferson, which the one very early in the game that brought a blitz, Jefferson was on Slay. Slay broke it up. But then other than that, it was like they tried to go to Irv Smith, and Irv Smith was getting locked up by the linebackers. So I look at that and say, well, shoot, I think we have better coverage linebackers than Minnesota does with their, guys that they have. I think we could take away Irv Smith too if we play man. So I'm going to be curious to see how we do it because they played so much zone. It's almost like they kind of took Justin Jefferson out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, when Green Bay did it, they did a lot more one high, I thought. But when Green Bay did it, it put a lot of stress on like communicating, and they had some just complete breakdowns where Jefferson would be uncovered. Yeah, and all the fast motion stuff, he'd just be uncovered. So I'm curious to see how we do because I know we like to play man, and I didn't think Philly blitzed like at all. They had like a couple like calculate, like it was like okay, here it comes. They're not expecting it, and it would force them to just throw it away. But we blitz a lot. We regularly bring pressure. First down, we bring in pressure. That's what he likes to do. And he said he was going to change that. But then he also said, Glenn said, you have to be in the mind of the offensive coordinator. So I'm wondering this week if he's kind of give us a little tip that I might be blitzing less this week against Kirk. I could see that being the case. I think calculated he'll do it. But I can see him sitting back a little bit just because when they did all that passing off in zone, it seemed like they did a lot of cover four. Like it seemed like Justin Jefferson was not able to, get off like he usually does one-on-one. Mm-hmm. And Kirk Cousins was just struggling to find matchups, and their pass game was a disaster. It looked like a disaster to me. I don't know though. That's one of my takes, right? What do you think?
It was a disaster.
It was a disaster. I'm like, what are they doing? And then when they did get off, they dropped the passes. They look shook. They look completely shook. And Irv Smith was locked up. Like we could shut him down. Rodrigo will shut Irv Smith down. I believe that. And Alex,
I'm gonna jump sides of the ball because
do it. Yes.
I don't think they can keep up with our offense. We've been talking about their offense versus our defense. I don't think Minnesota has enough answers for our offense, bro. Like I get they got Danielle Hunter and they got what's my guy? Zadarius Smith coming off the edge. But we got two good tackles. We getting Frank the Tank back. Stenberg or Skipper or Jonah, whoever in there, I think they can hold up. If you can hold up against Washington's D line, I think we can hold up against theirs. Like, because Harrison Phillips and is it Dalvin Thomas and them boys in the middle don't really scare me enough.
I like Harrison personally. I like Harrison a lot.
I'm not saying Harrison Phillips is
I get what you're saying though. Like that's not
they just don't scare me when it comes to like Deron Payne and what's the other guy over in Washington that's from Alabama. Like those guys, Jonathan Allen, they put more fear in the heart than Minnesota's interior D line.
I'm with that.
And I think we can hold up against their bookends with our offensive tackles. So now you're about to give Goff once again time to pick you apart. Ooh. And I think we can. Oh, I feel you, Zol. Hey, baby. Hey.
My bad.
Hey. I think Goff is about to pick these boys apart.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who's about to stop Saint. I really don't. Ain't nobody going to stop Saint. Saint's on a tear this year, bro. He's going to all-pro.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch the pro, bro. He about to all-pro.
Hey, and he's talking his stuff, too. That was fun.
Like,
I love... Bro, that's what makes him so good, though. Stuff like that.
It just adds fuel to the fire. It keeps him motivated. Like, he's already a hardworking guy. What's up? I'm sorry.
Let people know what St. Brown said, because you text me. You're like, do you see what St. Brown said?
I mean, he called out Diami Brown. Like, he's like, I didn't see the guy play too much. Like, another guy that was drafted ahead of me. Like, he pretty much, he said he's going to, long story short, he's going to make teams pay for not picking him. Yeah. He remembers his draft experience very vividly, how he invited all his friends and family over for day 2, because that's what they said he was going to get picked. He didn't get picked.
Tough, man.
And now he's trying to thank everybody for coming by, shaking hands, giving love. I appreciate it. He's sad. He went outside and caught 202 balls after they left. Then he gets the call from us. And now he's a Lion in day 3, round 4. He's playing with a huge chip on his. He's playing with a Pringle can on his shoulder, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He's upset. And who's gonna stop this dude?
No one, bro. He's a problem. They won't.
Patrick Peterson can't stop him, but he'll be playing on the outside anyways.
Right,
but he's too old. Okay. They don't have enough. They don't have enough answers for us. I'm just telling you. We're about to control the line of scrimmage. Swift's gonna pop off. We keep, I just had to flip it because we're talking about their offense. Like, what about us?
Let them know. Let them know. I got some thoughts. Let them know, man.
What about us? Who y'all got that's gonna stop us? That's what I would like to know. Sure.
Because here's the thing, man. Like you said it, they have a good D line, but we've been
with the mixed stats. I know you got some stats. I mean, with the analytics.
So here's what we know, right? Here's what we know. The Vikings.
What do we know, Dose?
5.3 yards per carry this season.
Mm-hmm.
And they've allowed like we said, 74% completion percentage, second worst in the league, 137 yards a game rushing. The thing is, though, I feel like those stats they're better though than those stats show against the run. I think the Vikings run defense look really good actually at this point. But then the last 2 weeks we've said the same thing where it's like, hey, Washington's got a good deep front. Didn't look like it. Against 3 backup material offensive linemen, couldn't tell. Eagles, same thing. You really couldn't tell. I think this week, like you hit on it last week, we seem to do like a lot of power rushing. We kind of just brought it to them. I think this week we do a lot of the similar things because it felt like when Green Bay tried to hit all those zone and runs towards them and they were kind of forced trying to get outside, they weren't doing much. But to me, I feel like because Ben Johnson, I think did it perfectly. We're different than both the teams that just played those. Like we're not the same. He even said it. We'll probably see more single high safety. He's not sure. But, their defense coordinator, Donatel, he's from the Fangio, so they should probably have a good sense of what they're going to see just for what we got too. But I think I don't know how to predict this because I think their D-line looks good, but the way we're playing, the way we're all the power blocking we're doing could give them problems. And I don't think a team yet has given them problems like that on the ground. Jalen Hurts gave them problems, but I don't think they ran the ball well, particularly with Miles Sanders. Right. He was just over 4 yards of carry. Like it was solid. But we've given everybody fits. So I'm wondering if anybody can stop this run game. And if we do it like we did last week, I don't know if the Vikings can handle that. That's something to watch. And then you hit on cornerbacks. Patrick Peterson, older much now. He's not playing his best right now. And they got Cam Dancer. We hit up Booth isn't playing. If Harrison Smith doesn't play, I think that Harrison Smith's given us problems in the past. I know he has.
He has.
A lot of different
Harrison
ways.
Smith's a baller.
Yeah, I mean he makes vets. He gives vets problems like Stafford, or when Stafford was here, like Aaron Rodgers, he gave him problems. it's a good. I think it's a good coverage defense, like especially when they play all the zone that they play. But I think that, but again, the thing they haven't seen yet, I don't think is a run game that can pound it and set up all their play action. Like Green Bay couldn't do it. It didn't seem like they came out and they were throwing the football, spreading you out. Now you get a team that starts pounding the football on them, which is going to be something I don't think they've seen yet. I don't know how they're going to respond to that. And then not having Harrison Smith, I think, shakes it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're looking at possibly getting a shot because who you starting? Are you starting Scene, who hasn't really played at all, a rookie? Probably. Cameron Bynum's a switch from cornerback. Metellus, like there's no one in the back end then that scares you without, because they used to have Anthony Harris back there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be so different, man. I think this week, I don't know how this is going to go, but you might be right. I won't say we're the best offense they played. I think Philly was a really good offense, but we're different. We're the first different offense. I think not first different, but we're a very different offense to what they've seen. I don't know how they're going to match up with it.
Because we'd like to run first, like Green Bay wanted to come out and pass, things like that. Philly, they're not a running team. It's just Jalen Hurts is going to take off and run. Like, no, we're really going to be dedicated to the run until you stop it. But if you do stop it, I think we got so many weapons to where I just, what y'all going to do, bro? We got too many receivers. I would like to see Chark get involved a little earlier in the game. Far as like just getting his hands warmed up. Let's throw him a couple slants, couple hitches, get him more involved before we take that shot downfield to him. Let his hands get warmed up. I mean, I know he's warming up his hands, but let him get a feel for the game before we start taking shots. That's what I want to see out of Chark a little more. And that comes with, just calling his number and things like that. But I want to see Chark get a little bit more involved before we take a shot downfield with him. So this time he catches it and it's a touchdown. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And you're right. Like we should be can really like I like Cam Dantzler a lot, but man to man, can he match up with Chark? Probably not.
Nope.
I don't think he can. Patrick Peterson's not matching up. I don't think Patrick Peterson's gonna lock down Josh Reynolds at all.
I don't think Patrick Peterson can match up with Chark, bro. Patrick Peterson is old now. This isn't Patrick Peterson of Arizona Cardinals 2013.
Man, he was a dog in Arizona.
This isn't the same Patrick Peterson, bro. He's older. Like, no, I don't want golf to get caught up in who's over their veteran name. Nah, bro. Attack attack anybody you want to attack, golf.
But you know what though, too? Like to what we just said about the run game, because I think I just think their defense will be forced to play a lot different. They're not gonna be able to do all this too high they've been doing all the first 2 weeks. But like Zadarius Smith, who, when he sees get problems, he puts in inside like Hutch. We running the ball, man. Zadarius Smith is gonna be so like he's a big name, but he's not the same against the run. I don't think like Rashawn Gary was with Green Bay or Preston Smith was with Green Bay. So now I'm like, okay, well, how does that work? Because Hunter and all these guys can get pass rush. But against the run, which they've done well, it set up all that pass rush. I don't know. I just think it's a whole different matchup this week they're gonna have to deal with, man. I do. You got any other keys to the game, man?
I think we're just gonna come out and control we're gonna come out and control the line of scrimmage, and we should win the game. Because I think our offensive line is better than their D line, and I think our D line is better than their offensive line. And the game is won in the trenches. So I'm feeling good about this game. I've already talked about what we got on the outside offensively, but we have a better O-line, even though it's beat up, than their defensive line. We have a better D-line than their offensive line. Even though the D-line is beat up also, we're still better than them. Yeah. So I just think it's going to be a game controlling the trenches, and I think we can control the trenches. We proved it last week.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. And that's, like throughout the week, I was like, man, D-line, obviously D-line is going to be the thing in this game. It always is against them. You got to be able to stop the run. And like you said, I think we have a better, front than they do on paper, so we should win it. And we've been winning it. And they said they went to the nose tackles, and they're like, hey, man, you guys got to be great this week, which they have been pretty great. So I'm looking at them, of course, but I'm also like focused on the linebackers big time because I feel like Kirk Cousins, if we play more man, of course he'll look to Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
Which is why I don't know how we're gonna play that.
He might hit to Thielen though, bro. I don't know.
He might, but it's hard to cover Jefferson. I don't think many people can cover Jefferson one-on-one from what I've seen. It don't seem to matter who you put on him. So then I say, like, okay, if we're playing more zone, which the Lions seem to kind of adjust to in the second half, and I think they do pretty well at, the linebackers are the focus to me because I think the linebackers have really made a lot work in zone coverage. They're not being beat over the middle like at all. They're on everything. You can't think of like, oh, there was a chunk play over the middle. The only play I could point to over the middle, sort of, was Malcolm when he got matched up on Logan. But that was because they had a design that beat our coverage that we were sitting in. And it forced Malcolm into a tough spot because it pulled Okuda out of the play. Aside from that, they're not attacking those guys in the middle. Alex and Malcolm are flying around, forcing checkdowns. Look at the drive with 7 minutes to under 2 minutes in that game. Lions went a little softer, went heavy zone. Price was in the game. Okuda came out. He was dealing with cramps. Every pass was a checkdown. There was nothing in the second. Every pass was a checkdown against us. So I'm like, dude, if that's going to be the key in this game, which you can even point to like Alex, there was a slant play they ran against us. They tried like double slant. Alex flies over there. He doesn't pass the ball. Now he's got to check it down. If our linebackers play like that, I think that's the key. I think linebackers, your position, Rand, I think that's a key defensively. Dude, I don't know, man. I like the more and more I look at it, but then at the same time, I'm like, well, dang, man, Minnesota's tough. They're tough. It feels unknown. This game feels weird to me.
It doesn't feel weird to me. I feel like we're about to come out here and control the line of scrimmage. That's what I do know. Hold on. You know what else I know? I want you to scroll up, man. I want to give a shout out to Ken. He wrote a nice little short message in there for everybody. Everybody.
Break it down.
I need y'all to listen to Ken. Real talk. There's over 170 people watching, and y'all have only smashed that like button 40 times. So I need you to take a second out your beautiful day, exit the chat, hit the like, come back, and we gravy, baby. Smash that like button. Real talk. There's 170 people watching with only 40 likes. Smash the like button. Shout out to Ken. Appreciate it, bro. That's my guy. Back to the game. We're going to whoop them. Plain and simple.
I see you, Ken.
You know what I'm saying? That's love. Ken, that's love. Smash that like button for us one time for the one time. Real talk, though. I'm not worried about this game.
Yeah.
I don't. All right, Teron, I see you, bro. Appreciate it.
Our guy. Yeah.
I'm not worried about this game, dog. You shouldn't be worried about this game. The Lions is for real. The Lions is for real this year. Minnesota's a good team. I'm not about to say Minnesota's not a good team. I had a splitting. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. So
why are you? Hold on. Can you? You're always living in the past. I need you to stop living in the past and live in the present. Okay.
Okay.
Live in the present. Yes, he's right. I did have us losing this game and winning the one at our house, but I had us 3-2 going into the bye. Now I see us going 4-1. Okay, I have faith in our Lions. I know what we brought in. I know what we had on paper. But now to actually see these boys play, to see the way we fought against Philly, and I don't care what nobody's, I'm going to take the fandom out of it. I think we should have beat Philadelphia. If I was just an outsider watching that football game, we should have beat Philly. But we lost because we didn't make key tackles and we had mad drops. That's it. Yeah, we couldn't control Jalen Hurts, but I mean, as we've seen, nobody this far in the season can control him. Yeah. Then last week, we come out and dominate the way we did in the first half, and then in the second half, control it and still keep that lead. Like, come on, bruh. Now I got a whole new outlook on our Lions. We're about to go into this bye week 4-1, get all our gangsters back. J-Mo, Jerry Jacobs, hopefully Levi, hopefully Josh. Romeo won't. We won't see Romeo all season. But
give that boy Kabinda back, Rand. That's what we need.
I forgot Kabinda was on the team. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna agree with that one. Hopefully we get John Kaminsky back by the end. Like, O-line should be intact. So, no, bro. We're about to go 4-1. Matter of fact, after the bye, I want to do a whole new, like, we got to redo our pick, our season picks again, like our wins again. I want to redo all that. I want to redo all that.
Here's what I was thinking. Why didn't we, or we still could, have it like, okay, look, this was our initial projection. Here was our game by game picks. We get to make like one amendment, one change to it based on what we've seen so far early in the year. So we get to update it one more time and see if we can be perfect.
Oh, and I can't wait. I think we should do it during the bye week. During the bye week, I think we should do it.
You think that'd be too far into the year? Because it's like, oh, we've already played 5 games. Man.
It's 5 games. We still got 12 more. No.
So I'm feeling like maybe after this week we come back and hit it. Because I want to be fair.
Because I know how you truly feel, bro. If we beat Minnesota this week,
yeah,
you're about to jump through the roof. Like I know how you feeling.
Right.
I know how you feeling.
But can we talk about that for a second? Because I feel like I told you this. I think this is 100%. I know I feel Chad. Chad, give me your thoughts. I think this is the swing game of the year right here. Boom. You're on the road. You beat Minnesota. I think you're a lock to make the playoffs.
Stop.
I think you
Wait.
I think you're a lock if you win this game. I'm not saying win, I just said make the playoffs.
You think Minnesota's just this? I mean,
no, I don't think they're that good. I think they're good, but I think based on how the division's set up, based on where everybody is now, based on what we've already seen out of Minnesota, I think this is one of the toughest matchups coming here on the road early in the season. They're coming off a tough loss. They should win this game. They're not looking like a team that should be 1-2. You win this game when they're already favored by like a touchdown at home, coming off a tough loss. They're pretty healthy. They got one guy on their injury report basically. I think you win this on the road, which has been an issue for us in the past. We haven't done it in a while. Man, I think I think they arguably are the best team in our division. I think if you show you can beat them on the road, I think as of now you're the best team in the division if you beat them.
I can't agree with that just yet because matchups make football games, and we still haven't seen Green Bay.
I ain't worried about Green Bay.
Like honestly, I wish we would have seen Green Bay like week 1, week 2 because they haven't figured it out yet. I would like to have got one of those wins under our belt. If we win this game, though, I think it's going to be a stupid momentum boost because now they're truly like, I think the team and the coaching staff and fans, like we're truly going to be like bought into what we got here. Because now we have, like you said, we didn't beat Minnesota on the road, who doesn't have many injuries. All the injuries we have, like the Lions is actually for real. Like, we're 2-1.
Huge.
Like, this would be a huge momentum boost for the players to be like, okay, we really can do this. That's where I think it's going to set in. I can't say that, like, if we beat Minnesota, now we're the best team in the division. Like, no, I know they beat Green Bay, but matchup makes games, and we still got to see Green Bay. And we've shown we've had problems with mobile quarterbacks, so Justin Fields worries me, even though I think we're going to dog walk the Bears. And Hurts is better than Fields. I'm going to say that too. But I can't go out and say that if we win this week, we're best in the division. No, I can't.
We're better
we still
than
haven't
Bears
seen Green Bay,
right?
Yes, but we still haven't seen Green Bay.
But here's the thing, though, to that point, because that's a good point. But Green Bay plays Tampa Bay this week. Tampa Bay has like no weapons, it seems like, which stinks. It's like, of course, Mike Evans gets suspended for this game.
I still think they're going to win.
Could get suspended next week. But let's say they lose to Tampa Bay. We beat Minnesota. Dude, I mean, the swing is because, like I said, you're home against Seattle. You're going to win that game if you win this weekend. No question to me. At home, you're winning that one. Now you're 3-1. You're playing the Patriots, who look really rough to me in scoring. And I think if you beat these two teams, you're going to be scoring some points if you beat Minnesota. You're probably going to outscore New England at this point. Now I'm starting to lean like we're probably the better team in this game too. I would lean Lions now because that was 50-50 coming into the year. But from what I've seen so far of you, Minnesota, I think you're the better team. Then I think you come out of the bye and we have Dallas first. So you're giving me an extra week to prepare for a team that may not have Dak Prescott? Red, that's a stretch right there where you could be 5-1.
I get that.
This is the game, man. Now if we lose, I'm not saying we're out of it because Seattle will be a bounce back. I think we get back 2-2 and we'll be all right. But I think you win this. Everybody in the North is like, oh snap, hold up, because people are starting to talk. You said don't jump on the bandwagon.
I don't want nobody to.
They're starting.
I know they are.
Like,
I know. The main media jumping on and like other fans is thinking like the line. No, don't jump on that because y'all was giving us all that negative energy all off season and this and that. Like, no, I don't want that. If we beat the Vikings, yes, that's a huge momentum. I still can't say that we're the best in the division because at that point, we've only played one opponent that's a divisional opponent. We still got to see Green Bay. But yeah, we would have to, let's say, I get where you're going with our record. Yeah. I already like predicted before the season we're going to be either 3-2 or 4-1 in the going into the bye. And then, yes, we come back out and we could beat Dallas we got Cooper Kupp at quarterback and down in Dallas. Like, yeah, we could beat those boys. I get that. The record would look good, but still, just because your record looks good and you're leading your division, but you truly ain't played none of your divisional opponents, I don't think that still says you're the best in your division, though.
But we're in agreement.
But I hope we are. Team, I think we can be the best in our division, but I want to wait till we see Green Bay, bro.
But Green Bay's a ways out, though. I
know.
I know. Think about this, though. Just think about this.
Record-wise, we could be beautiful. Yes.
100%.
And that gets us into the playoffs. The record gets you into the playoffs. I get that. But go ahead.
Absolutely. No, you have just said it, like we look at the Bears. We both came in, I think, predicting that we would sweep this team. I had us getting swept by the Vikings.
You did.
I think we match up with the Packers. I think we can absolutely handle the Packers because to me, the Packers, they were so darn pass reliant. The Packers, we look at how we played them last year. I know we lost both. You could say the same about the Vikings, but I think the Vikings have a lot of turnover. They have a lot of changes, which were kind of like, what's this going to look like? And I think they're still in a growth period with figuring out what Justin Jefferson's ceiling is. But for the Packers, to me, they're just worse. They're not better. They're just a worse team. They don't have changes going on. They're just a worse team than they were, and they're struggling with their weapons right now. It stinks that we didn't get them a little bit earlier, maybe, but to me, if you beat the Vikings on the road, I think that's a tougher game on paper now than any of the Packers games coming up. And your first game against Green Bay is going to be at home. So I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking about it. Like,
I
beat the
get
Vikings
you.
on the road,
I get you.
You're beating a better team than I think Green Bay at home.
I get what you're saying, baby. I do.
Hey,
Phantom. I knew his name was Cooper Rush.
On,
I want to call him Cooper Cup because don't nobody know who that dude is, man. I knew his name was Cooper Rush 100%. I just been calling him Cooper Cup since he took over in Dallas. And yes, we can beat them boys. We could probably beat them boys with Dak, but now you got Cooper Rush at quarterback. I think it's our chances improve of beating them guys. We for real, bro. We are a for real team this year.
You beat the Vikings. You know the locker room, bro.
They're gonna go nuts.
They beat the Vikings.
We're gonna go nuts. We're gonna go nuts. If we get this win, we're going into the bye 4-1. And I already said we was gonna beat Seattle. Everybody knew we were gonna beat Seattle. I've been preaching we was gonna beat New England. You've been scared. Are you still scared of New England?
Not scared anymore. I'm not scared anymore.
Because you were scared going into the season.
If we beat Patriots. I mean, if we beat Vikings. Because to me, I don't think the Patriots can't score.
I was never scared of the Patriots.
I
was never scared of them.
Let us drop 25 plus on Minnesota. We're absolutely beating the Patriots.
We're going to.
I don't think they can score 25 points.
We're gonna score. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for that at the end for prediction.
Like, I don't want to, they got a defense. Vikings. I mean, you think about Vikings held the Packers to 7, and
Minnesota has a good team.
24, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are a good team on both sides. They got vets.
Minnesota's very good.
Legit quarterback. They got running. Like they got it all. You beat that team on the road, man. Nah.
This is our biggest game so far this season. First divisional game. Yeah. Minnesota's already beat Green Bay. Minnesota's good on paper. They've shown some good film up until last week. This is going to be a huge game. I just think it comes into the trenches again. Like I said it earlier on the show, we have a better offensive line than I think their D-line, and we have a better D-line in their offensive line. And when you protect Goff, he's shown what he can do.
Right.
And I feel good going into this week, even though it's away. I feel really good.
And you already said it though. Look at all the dudes we got coming back. I mean, it's like, and we expect all of these guys to be back, right? I mean, this is like we don't not expect John Kaminsky to be back. He's not even put on IR. He's gonna be back pretty soon. We got to think after the bye week he could absolutely be back. Jameson Williams, we anticipate he's gonna be back. They didn't say he's out for the year or anything. He's running around. So there's a Romeo.
Big
we'll
V.
see. We have no updates. Big V could be back. Yeah, there's so many guys. I think Kabinda could be big just because of his
Josh Pascal.
Pascal, yeah. I mean,
Jerry Jacobs,
Pascal and Kaminsky, Jerry Jake. We got so many dudes come back. It's gonna be like 5 trades for legit players. These aren't role pieces. These are big time pieces.
These are like starters. Like
Levi. These are legit dudes that. And the thing is, Levi might not even be a starter, but it almost is
rotational. Good rotational guy.
It's forced us to go in and get Isaiah Buggs, who's been great. It's forced us to adjust to it. So now when he comes back, if he's defensive tackle 4 or 3 or 4, now he's got to fight his way up. You feel really good about that. I mean, our depth is going to be great by that time, I feel like. So you talk about all these dudes coming in? Come on, man.
And Buggs been playing well. Buggs keep it up. Levi going to just be a rotational guy for a couple years because Buggs keep playing the way he playing. Like, hey, I don't know, bro. And I'm a fan of you, Levi, but Buggs putting up good film and film talks.
He is, man. He is. So, I don't know. I think this will be the overreaction game. If we come back and we win this, I'm gonna be going nuts, man. I'm just there's nothing that scares me on the schedule if we can beat Minnesota on the road. This game
besides Buffalo
playing Green Bay at home. Nah, they don't.
Besides Buffalo,
Brad Holmes already told me I should not be scared about that base. That's basically what he said. He basically said we're gonna hold it down. So.
Only game I'm worried about if we beat Minnesota. Only game I'm worried about at that point is Buffalo and Green Bay.
But there's like no expectations for Buffalo. Like we're all expecting we're gonna lose that game. So it's almost like that one does it because you're just like, hey, if we lose, we lose. I mean, look at what's happened to other teams that's played them. So it's like it is what it is, So there's no expectation. So all you gotta do is play like well, keep it tight, and I'm hyped.
In
We can lose
Miami.
by 7.
In Miami.
Okay, Miami's actually kind of tough. I'm with that.
Miami.
So that even adds more to why you have such a great opportunity here, because seriously, like, I think it's after Miami, and then there's the Buffalo tough Thanksgiving game. There are like 7 or 8 games, like we went through it. The Lions can win all of them versus subpar teams. So this stretch has now become, to me, a huge window because of what Minnesota has shown us, but because of Dak Prescott potentially not playing, because the Patriots struggles to score, and of course Seattle is not a good team. This has become a great opportunity for the Lions to set themselves up for a couple of tough ones, but you can afford to have tough losses in the second half of the season if you somehow beat Minnesota here. Now you kind of open yourself up to we lost to the Dolphins, but it doesn't mean that much because they're an AFC team and they're not in our division. It doesn't help anybody else out. Like, for example, we don't play Tampa Bay, so Green Bay's got to worry about Tampa Bay. We don't got to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
This could, so what is this? What does the Dolphins loss mean really? Because everybody's got to play the Dolphins if we can beat Minnesota on the road.
Right.
I don't know, man. This game's gonna be huge for me. So, I sold you on Levi was a baby down. Hey, he's got to play. We don't know what he is, man. We don't know.
Wait, what? I don't see the comment. Where it's at?
But I'll say this though.
Those
did
really
like
had
the
me
lean
so.
more.
Levi was bad. Baby Aaron Donald.
You know what though? Straight up though, if I'm just going off of college, Josh Pascal's college, I thought his film is a way better than Levi's. I think Levi feels like a pick of potential. Like, oh, look at this athlete. This guy is crazy athlete. We got Josh Pascal's plug in and play. He's gonna be great to me. Like, he feels like a Malcolm in that area where it's like I can plug him in. He's gonna go. He's vet. He's played for so many years. He gets it. He plays the run really well. Levi was a little bit more inconsistent. You saw it too, right? There were stretches.
I don't
know about that.
So when Levi got drafted, I thought like, okay, he has the quickest first step out of any D lineman coming off.
Right.
And I'm all up. I mean, if a D lineman got a good first step, that's huge. And he was disruptive.
Yep.
Josh Pascal shows more of a seasoned player, more of a polished player, more scheme versatile. He can play multiple positions. Levi, like, I knew he's a 3 technique. He needs to be at the 3 technique, and he needs to be in an attack. He needs to be an attack 3 technique, not a read and react 3 technique. And right now we're in an attack 100%. Defense.
This is built for him.
So Levi, I think he can flourish in this defense if he can get his body right, because his first step is stupendous. He just needs to be in shape and, fine tune his game. Josh Pascal, I feel like, he probably was a little bit more NFL ready, like to your point. He was more NFL ready, and he can play the 5, the 7, the 9, and at the 3. And he has heavier hands, but I still think Levi has a better first step. But I think the two different, and I think Pascal's a little bit more powerful than Levi. They're just two different type of players, and I'll take them both because at the end of the day, you want different type of players along your defensive line. It's just when them boys is gonna show up. Like, I'm tired of our second round picks just collecting paychecks. Like, you're a second round pick, bro. Like, you're a potential starter, if not a starter, and we haven't seen neither one of you.
But though, when you look at this year's draft, look at the contrast from this year's draft versus last year. Like, now that we're out a little bit, we can look at it. Like, who we drafted last year, you think about Derek Barnes, and you think about those guys that, was kind of more of some of the guys were a little more maybe developmental, like Levi, because they had all this potential, right? Derek Barnes was a great athlete. Levi's an awesome athlete. But you look at this year's draft, Hutch he was ready to go. J-Mo, they know the injury there, so that one's a little bit different. Pascal's ready to go. Rodriguez ready to go. Chase Lucas is ready to play. They got a lot of dudes that can play right now, and that's what I feel with Pascal. And you're seeing all those guys that they counted on, Malcolm, Hutch, they're all playing, and they're playing well. So they got a lot of guys, I think, this year that are ready to play. You got Josh in the second round. He played like 4 or 5 years at Kentucky. I think he'll be ready as soon as he steps out there. I think the signing of Kaminsky was to back up Josh Pascal. It just so happens that Josh Pascal dealt with the injury, so he ended up being the starter. But I thought when we picked up Kaminsky, it was like, oh, we need another guy like Pascal, because you hit it way back. We were talking about roles for players, and you were like, well, I see him as like, the big defensive end. That's what you see Pascal as. He's the future over Romeo. So I think Kaminsky was kind of like okay, let's get a guy behind that, because he does that same thing. Pass downs, he goes inside. Run downs, he's on the outside. I think Pascal's that to them. And I think Kaminsky was supposed to be like the backup, but it's just that he's hurt. Kaminsky's playing really well. I don't know.
I start reading comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, read the
Somebody
comments.
said
Read the comments.
somebody said I missed Tavai. Come on, Charles. Don't play me now. Don't sex play me. You know I don't miss no Jelani Tavai. Stop playing, dog. Stop playing that. Don't play me like that.
Hey, we gotta get Jelani on the show. Well, little Tabai.
Did you know? I just seen Van Noy, and he's playing for a good team. No, he ain't with the Dolphins.
I've seen it. I heard his name somewhere.
No, Van Noy's playing for like a top tier team, bro.
Bill?
Who is Kyle Van Noy playing for? Anybody? I just seen him on like a top tier team. So I'm like, dang, they really. And Van Noy's had like a solid career since he's left us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's been way better.
It was either Buffalo or Kansas City. I don't know. I seen him on somebody's
Kansas City, I think.
I'm like, bro, they trying to like Chargers. That's it. Chargers.
There you go.
I'm like the Chargers.
Yes.
He's playing on a good team. So I'm like, bro, I didn't know that. And I'm like, dang, okay, they got Kyle Van Noy. Because once Kyle Van Noy left us, he became like a solid name in the NFL. Like, okay, they got Kyle Van Noy. That's a good addition. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That was hella random. I think it was random because we started talking about Jelani Tavai, and then I thought about the Kyle Van Noy pick, to where it's like, who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like who are you picking? I knew the Tease Tabor pick, but
he just got
I'm sorry.
You know who else is doing the same thing though? Rashad Perriman. You see him catch that touchdown for Tampa Bay last week? He did. He caught a touchdown against the Saints, man. Yo, I'm like, this dude is a problem, man. I'm just surprised he's still there. I'm honestly shocked he's still there. Yo, Perriman, Perriman's legit. Perriman looks legit. Oh, snap. Good for him. Good.
Don't clap that up. Don't clap that up. Don't clap that up. Don't clap that up.
Him, right? No, I'm happy.
Stop.
He was good at Tampa Bay before he came back. He's doing his thing.
Look, man, stop. Perriman's still a bum.
Get better, man. Work hard.
Perriman would be on our practice squad if he was with the Lions.
Yeah, but he's starting for the Bucks. Well, I don't know if he's starting.
Because everybody's hurt.
Yeah, but he's doing good. That's all I'm saying. Like, he's holding it down.
Look, every dog has his day, bro.
Nah, he's like, you know what he's like? He's like their Marvin Hall.
A bum.
That's what he's like.
A bum.
Nah, just like the deep shot guy, you know? Marvin Hall was sweet.
He was. He really was. Stafford used to put that thing out there for Buddy. Like, go get it, dog.
Yeah. Marvin Hall.
And he come down with it. He used to. Yeah, Trey Flowers did get signed by the Dolphins. Cool. That's a bum.
Love to see it.
Why? He was a bum for us.
You know, but he was a good dude, man.
You showed these motherfuckers too much love, bro.
He was
too much love for the Lions. If you didn't do nothing for our Lions,
he was good for Detroit.
Look, okay, the community. Yeah, he was good for the community.
Did his work.
He was a bum.
You're gonna get when he played.
He was here 4 seasons and played 12 games.
If he would have played more, he wouldn't have been a bum. I think what you're mad about there is the signing, not necessarily Trey Flowers. Trey Flowers didn't say, "Hey, give me $90 million."
It was the signing. Yes, the money he got. It was the money he got.
They just gave it to him.
It was that Fatty P regime trying to get every Patriot, and he overpaid for a guy who was. Yep. And I like pressures. I think pressures get results. QB hurries gets results. They signed a guy. They overpaid a QB hurry, QB pressure guy. That's what they did. And then he gets hurt and he's always hurt.
Yep.
Always hurt.
But I like the dude.
To be real, if he was on our squad right now and John Kaminsky's healthy, I'm starting John Kaminsky over Trey Flowers. You can call me crazy.
I would too. Flowers wasn't a bad player, though, when he was out there. Like, it wasn't like he was black. He made some smart, big plays for us. He just never played. He never played.
He was cool.
He wasn't Ziggy Ansah level, but it was almost like that, where it was like, dude, the guy's just not playing. He was a different style, of course, but he could play the run, man. And I think he gets a bad rap because he could play the run. No one else could, though. But no one else could.
Y'all can call me crazy here too. Ziggy Ansah, to me, I felt was overrated. I really did.
Yeah, I don't know what
bro, look, Ziggy Ansah. People thought Ziggy was just like one of the coldest to ever come through. Like, nah, I wasn't really high on Ziggy because Ziggy, for one, he couldn't always stay on the field.
That's the issue.
Ziggy would disappear, or he comes off the field because he's tired, and then he plays a third string left tackle and gets 4 sacks in a one game, and he just gets his numbers inflated.
Hey, he's a little David Ojabo. You know what I mean?
I don't rock with. I didn't never really. I thought Ziggy was cool. He was never just like, oh my lord, we got Ziggy Ansah at the end. Like,
He had
nah.
like 18 sacks one year, Red.
No, he had like 13, 14, and he had like
I
6
think
in
he
one
like-
game against some poo-put old lineman. The guy who was the killer for us was Cliff Averill. That's the one I like.
Oh yeah, and then
Cliff
he got
Averill
paid.
was the. I always thought Cliff Averill was better than Ziggy. That's just me. If I could have chose like who I want to Cliff Averill or Ziggy, I would have clipped Cliff Averill. 100%.
But honestly though, like
100%.
Charles last year did kind of the same thing. He went crazy on a backup guard that was playing tackle, and that really gave him all his sacks. He had like 3 sacks against Minnesota, and he only finished like 6.5, 7.5 on the year.
But then Charles doubled back and like took control of the Arizona game. What game was that where Charles was like
he played the run? Yeah,
dominant.
he locked up Arizona. He
was
his
just
thing.
dominant.
Yep.
So like, nah, but Charles
But I'm
ain't
saying
getting
for the
Ziggy.
sack numbers. I'm saying for the sack.
Oh, for the sack numbers, I get it.
Yeah.
But people was just super in love with Ziggy, bro, and I just never thought he was really an elite pass rusher. People thought he was like elite, and I never looked at Ziggy as elite. I looked at him as just like a good defensive end. But I'd have rather had Cliff Averill over him, bro.
I would think maybe because also the story of how he got here. I'm with you. Cliff Averill was awesome. My man said, did we cut
with the chats? Ziggy was a dog.
We cut ties at the right time. I see he's playing for someone though, but nah, we almost.
Ziggy was a one-trick pony. Ziggy was injury prone. I hope Malcolm Regas become a new DeAndre Levy. Me too, Al.
Yeah,
me
awesome.
Too. What?
But he's like, we got to give him his love though. Like, if you didn't know he was a rookie, you would say this is one of the better linebackers in football right now. He is playing awesome. At both the first 2 weeks he's been. Last week he was awesome. Like I said, coverage, run defense, he's doing it all. He has been, and I think he graded out as the best rookie last week, according to Pro Football Focus. He's been.
He
great.
did, according to PFF.
My man.
But I mean, I don't think this is shocking though. Like me and you, after the draft, we went and watched film on the kid. I'm like, okay, we got something here. Yeah. So it's like this isn't surprising because I've seen a linebacker, a true like mental linebacker, who's also super athletic. He's just short armed. So like this ain't surprising me to what Malcolm in the middle is doing. It's shocking the world, but it ain't shocking to me. He's just an undersized guy because I've seen the London Fletchers, I've seen the Zach Thomases, I've seen the Stephen Tullocks, and he's more athletic than all those guys I just named. So it's like this ain't shocking to me to see a guy that's 5'10" balling like this. It's just because above the shoulders, he's like a veteran. The guy sees the game, he reads and reacts very well. His instincts is very well, but he's just more athletic than these other 5'10" LBs that came out. We've been on him. It's just not the world's picking up to Malcolm in the middle, but the dude's a dog.
He's
gonna be the starter. Go ahead.
Someone put that on Twitter and said, "Why is no man calling him Malcolm in the middle?" Mike Rad's been on this. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see it. Man, I don't understand how to use Twitter. People tag me in Twitter, but I don't even know what the comment or the video or what is that I'm supposed to be looking at.
I was supposed to be the guy that's not the techie guy. Rad, look at you. I don't know how to use Twitter.
I don't,
man. I see you posting that video on Instagram. You know how to use that?
I know how to post. I said when people tag me, Rad, I'm like, I don't know. Look, how do I find what to look at? And I be in there spending 5 minutes trying to figure out, like, so what am I supposed to be reading, or what did I get tagged in? I promise to God, I don't understand Twitter. I don't.
Dude, like there was a play that I saw from Rodriguez, and it's like little things. Like he'll blitz and get picked up by an offensive lineman, and you just see him pushing the dude back. Like this guy is like 5'11". He's driving an offensive lineman back. He is crazy. He's just good, man. But that's to what we just said. Like we got a lot of guys in this year's draft that were ready to play, and they've shown up.
I don't know.
I would say this: Malcolm has made Alex really good. Like Alex is playing really well right now because I believe of Malcolm and of course the defensive line and scheme change, all the things. But I think having Malcolm with him has helped him excel and get back to what we thought we were going to get when we signed him, where there's more consistency, specifically against the run. He's still making his plays in coverage. You saw it on the screen; he blew up. But against the run, he's flying all over the place and kind of filling in. Because what's so cool about Malcolm is you would think at his size he would struggle taking on blocks. He doesn't. Like, he avoids blocks. There was a block where he kind of give him one of these numbers right around the offensive
What did he
lineman.
give him? Where did he give him?
You know,
dropped his shoulder.
Touch him. He was he was clean. Didn't even touch him, and he got the tackle. I was like, come on, man, this dude's crazy. Brad, what'd you just do?
I put my Twitter handle out there. Hey, if you ain't following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter and tag me and stuff so I can retweet it like Al just said. I figured it out. Al just said retweet it. So moving forward, if you tag me in something, I'm gonna retweet it. There's my Twitter handle right there, rad_LSS, and I will figure out if you tag me in something, I'm gonna retweet it, and I know what you guys is talking about. Boom.
All right.
That's what I just did. I'm gonna just start retweeting it. I'm gonna retweet it moving forward because I can never figure out what I'm tagged in. I watch. You think I'm playing, bro? You tag me, everybody tags me and stuff, and it's like I don't even know how to comment back. Like, oh god.
I want to give a shout out.
Oh, give one out to the dog. Give one out to him. I'll be right back. 1 second.
What a legend. Look at this guy. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we're going to get to our pick'ems next when Brad gets back. We'll jump into that for the week. Again, I'm going to put the link in the chat real quick. I think I still have it. Click this link. Join in. Make sure you change your name to your name. That way I can tell who it is, your YouTube name. And you'll make picks against us, and it'll track it every week. It's free. You just click the link, and it puts you like right in there. Then you got to sign into ESPN or something. It's easy, though. Do that. We're going to make our picks here. I don't know, man. Just it's just for fun. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Anyway, what's the chat saying? Has a 6th rounder ever been given defense rookie of the year? Dude, rookie of the week. I read that wrong. Did he get rookie of the week? I'll say this. He won't get the attention. He won't get the attention because unless he gets some picks or something, he won't get the attention because I think there's that label this year. Now, going forward, it won't matter because there's a lot of guys in the league that were 7th round undrafted, but you don't even notice it till someone brings it to your attention. They're like, hey, this guy was a 7th round pick. Look at him. But he's going to pass that label very soon, and people will stop thinking about that first. But he's been very good. Forget the draft pick, man. He's playing really well. How do you guys feel about John Kaminsky? Used to go to high school, and I'm honestly curious. Like the injury? We love John Kaminsky around here. I know the chat loves him. I know, Hard Knocks has made him popular in Detroit. I'm saying from like a national perspective, but you're right. Hard Knocks has made him super popular. But John Kaminsky's awesome. We love him. He's been great for us. Hopefully he gets back soon. You guys doing call-ins soon? Yeah, we're gonna do call-ins. Like Raz said, for the game on Sunday, we will be doing. We're gonna have people jump in there with us. So if you join the stream, you can actually talk to us during the game. Probably halftime. We'll definitely have people jump in. So. That's for sure. But yes, I want to do a show like that. Main 2 guys on YouTube, Rad and Dose. What's good? What's up, SMS?
What's up, everybody? I don't know.
Okay, I see your picture. Hey, Brad,
main 2 guys on YouTube, Rad and Dose.
Yeah.
He got that rad filter. Hey, I'll be on there with the little, I got the photo filter app. You know what I'm saying? The rad. What are we doing? Talk to me nice.
Bro, what?
I just got a Twitter notification as we speak. Let me see what it says.
Oh, okay. No, we're good. That scared me, bro. I thought they were cheating.
I just got a new follower. Hey, shout out to Lamar, man, going to follow me on Twitter. I appreciate it, Lamar. Lamar just became a member to the channel, too. Man, you showing love today.
Where's Lamar at?
Lamar became a member earlier, baby back ribs.
Ooh, did he?
Yes.
Did we say something? Or am I thinking about a different name? I'm thinking about a different name. Do you think David Blau's knowledge matter? Actually, this is a good question. Ben actually brought it up. I don't think so. Like, he made a good point. This happens everywhere, and it's not like he just went there. It's 3 weeks in. We probably have some things that he's going to know, but at the same time, it's like we run plays that everybody else does too. It's not like we're, inventing something new over here. So I'm sure Minnesota's going to do some similar things. It's just the timing of certain play calls and stuff like that. And then the guys out there have to defend it. I don't think it'll matter. I really don't. I don't think it'll matter that much. Plus, it's been a few weeks. Rad, you ready to get in these picks? By the way, before we do it,
I am.
I think it's very. I just thought I would show off. Like, how am I in second place? What? Oh, because he made his picks. Okay, I'm in first place. That's what's important.
You're in second.
No,
it says a 2 next to your name.
Place. I'm not sure how done. How did you make picks, Dud? No,
it's a 2 next to your name, Bubba.
I'm first.
We only can go off what ESPN shows us, but look, I'm sorry.
He's got last week's game in there. I'm first place.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey, look. Here's the thing. I already put it out. I let everybody know, like, this is what's going to happen. So feel free to join and try to.
I need to get logged in.
This is going to be normal. You know what I mean? So just expect this, but worry about everybody else. Like, okay, am I second? Johnny.
Those picks are kind of like both of ours, though. I don't agree with that. I think I need a little bit of
they
that.
work. And you talked me out of the day Cowboys when I should have done it. You talked me out of it.
I told you
I'm locked in.
I told you to pick the Cowgirls.
No, you did not.
I told you.
You said I think the Bengals are good. I'm like, Rand, they're trash. I told you they're trash.
No, they're not. They're not.
And you said
I'm not buying in.
The Bengals are good, man. Look at them now. The Bengals are garbage.
I'm not buying in.
Right now.
I'm not buying in.
That's at least.
I'm not buying in.
Well,
hey, Lamar, I just followed you back, Lamar, man. Thanks for following me. I followed you back. But
yes, we will be here, Phantom.
I'm trying to figure out Twitter.
Well,
Mid-show, I'm learning how to use Twitter.
He will be here as well. Let's do it, Rad. Let's do these picks. Now, these are my picks. Rad's going to do his.
Last year, I took second. I want to put it out there. Last year, I did take second.
Guess who took first? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into this.
One of the people watching. You didn't even finish in the top 10, though.
Right. Stop living in the past. All right.
Oh, okay. 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 There we go.
Yeah.
See?
I don't know why he always living in the past. That's crazy. Like this dude in first place, he's living in the past. He's living in last week. This is about this past week, not 2 weeks ago, man. So let's get into this week. We can actually predict this weekend's game if you get on it before the game starts. Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
I'm going Pitt.
Why is Cleveland favored by 5.5? What is? Brad, explain this to the people. Why are they favored by 5.5? Why do you think that's a good ruling?
Home game. They got that double-headed monster running back. I'm actually going Cleveland. They got that double-headed monster at running back. There's no TJ Watt. Amari Cooper. Brissett's a serviceable backup. I take him as our backup quarterback. Off topic, but
I'm not.
Come on.
I like.
Okay, I was about to say Brissett's
I do like
solid.
Sudfeld. I like Sudfeld. I don't want to see him, but I like him.
Anyway, I'm going
Tim
Cleveland.
Boyle, but he's solid. Yeah.
Come on, man. If you don't lead us, Tim Boyle. Blau is better than Tim Boyle.
Hey, Ben said, Tim Boyle, man. It's like he might be he gonna be a coach someday. You know, once he's unstrapped shoot. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, people are gonna make fun of this, but I'm like, well, Kellen Moore is a coach, and you know, I don't think it ever worked out in the NFL for Kellen Moore. So it's
he had
possible,
a noodle arm.
You know, yeah. But hey, Boyle don't have a noodle arm. Maybe he'd be a fantastic offensive coordinator or something. Anyway, yeah, Pittsburgh's winning this game. Don't even worry about the points. They're winning the football game. Okay.
So who'd you pick?
Pittsburgh.
You think Pittsburgh's winning?
I think they win, man. I mean,
I'm taking Cleveland.
I don't think it's very good. Now, look, that's the only thing. I feel like because they're like, well, Mitch Trubisky and his offense are struggling to score. That's true. That is true. Pickett might be the better option, but they're going to wait on. They're going to be patient. This will probably be a tight game, though. I think it's going to be low scoring. Brissett ain't scoring points. Unless there's like 3 turnovers, Brissett ain't scoring points. He ain't scoring more than 20 points. So all I need you to do is score 15. That's it. 15. 5 field goals. You know, that's all you got to do. Return 1 kickoff. So Texans, Bears. Whoa, why is yo, is that disrespectful to the Bears? Gosh, why do the Bears play the Texans?
Why we can't get them on our schedule?
What? The Texans?
Why we can't get the Texans on our schedule?
Hold up. Why did they play the Texans? The Texans were last in the division, right?
Right.
Last year. The Bears weren't last in their division last year.
But I think it's because they were third to last because Jacksonville was last in their division.
Oh,
they were third in their division. So that's why we got Jacksonville, and that's why they got Houston.
Out terribly. Yeah.
Because they were third, and you know how the schedule goes.
Right.
Or what I mean.
That's unfortunate. Now I'm seeing this because I would way rather play the Texans than the Jaguars.
I would too. I'd rather play the Texans over the Jags also.
Brad, what do you feel, man? Texans at Bears.
This is bull, bro, because it's low key giving the Bears an easy win to where now next week they're going to be 2-1. It's kind of bullish. Yeah. I'm rooting for the Texans. I'm picking the Texans just because I need the Bears to lose, bro.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. I think the Bears are probably the better team, which is.
I'm still upset with San Francisco letting them beat them, man. Good Lord. The Bears should be 0-2 right now, but they beat San Francisco.
Get on your guy, man. What are they doing?
It's mind-boggling.
And then they come back and win next week. They blow out Seattle or something last week. Or the Texans, I think I don't know. They blew out somebody.
Seattle.
This is what Chicago does, right? They win random games that makes no sense.
Terrible, man.
I'm taking the Texans. I'm with you. Let's just hope that this happens.
Yeah,
I think if I was
let's not even
betting
click
money
on the
though, I'd take
Bears.
the Bears.
I would too, 100%.
Vegas
Raiders.
at Tennessee.
Raiders.
Tennessee got.
I'm taking the Raiders, bro.
Yo,
They about to start playing
41-7.
Willis. They about to start playing Willis down there.
Dude, they might be 0-3. Oh my goodness! And the someone's gonna be 0-3 out of this, which is crazy. I can kind of get the Vegas one a little bit. They haven't had the easiest start to the schedule, and they have a tough division right there going to. I kind of get it. But the Titans,
I'm going Raiders, bro. Hey, shout out to Nate. I just got another follower on Twitter. I'm gonna follow you back, Playboy. Shout out to Nate. Look at that. I'm understanding Twitter. Nate Pendleton Davis the second. Appreciate it, bro.
What was thinking that? That's right. He did get waxed. Okay, dang.
They keep it up though. Malik Willis is gonna be playing before we think he gonna be on the field sooner or later.
Yep.
You see that fumble he had though last week by his own teammate?
I didn't see a fumble. No.
Malik Willis, he was scrambling, boom, 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 boom. Made a guy miss, and then his own player ran into him and knocked the ball out. They picked it up. It was messed up, bro.
Yo, I didn't see that. You can still join the group, man. The link is in the chat. Right there.
Where's the link? How do I get the link?
I could just I'll just no, I sent it to you and you said it didn't work. Put it right here. There you go. It's in the private chat. So is this one just because they're like, man, the Colts can't be 0-2-1? Is that what this is? Because the Colts have looked terrible. They got in the red zone, but
it's the Chiefs.
How in the world are the? Now this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm definitely taking the Chiefs. That's crazy to think otherwise. Bills, Dolphins. But ones like this make you feel like, well, maybe they know something. Somehow this is going to be a close game that it should not. Right? It's like this spread should be 10 points or something. Okay. Did it just go up as I clicked on it? Anyway, okay, Bills, Dolphins.
Hold on, man. I'm about to try to find this link because I need to get in here and take over this
game,
ESPN.
Man. This is a game. I'm going to take the Dolphins. 5.5. They may not win, but I think the Bills have been like smacking teams. I don't think they're going to do that to the Dolphins. And this will probably be one that gets all the Dolphins hype. Even if they lose, it's tight. So I'll go with the Dolphins, but the Bills have been great.
Guess what?
What's up?
Guess who just joined the group? Guess who just joined the group?
Rad. I bet you did, Rad. Yeah.
So, but wait. Oh, my God. I'm going to be behind now because I'm a week behind you.
That's true. We'll just discount week one. We just know I got first week one, so we'll write that down.
You went 9-6. Week 1.
So
9-6, everybody.
9-6.
9-6.
+3. If you +3 ratio, we see you. Something like that. So if you think about it, anyway, we're gonna come back to this, but I'm just looking at these numbers and I'm just thinking, how in the heck are we giving 6.5 points?
Game.
And how do we have the same spread as the Colts game? What? We'll come back to that one.
They doing us dirty.
At New England, that's disrespectful.
I'm taking Baltimore
too. What? We don't need to spend much time on some of these Bengals at Jets. Jets have played tight, but oh gosh, that's tough. See, I just said the Bengals were trash or garbage or whatever, but now they're playing the Jets. They're gonna bounce back this week. They're gonna beat the Jets by more than 4.5. Philly, Washington can score, but Philly's rolling. Can Philly keep it with it? It's a division game on the road. Can Philly keep that within a touchdown? I think they can. It's gonna be a tough matchup though, with how aggressive they are. I think it'll be tough, but I'll take Washington.
All right.
Man. It'll keep it tight.
My picks are in.
You got them all in?
Yeah, they're quick. It's easy for me. It's easy for me. It's easy.
It's easy.
This is why I took second last year. It's easy for me. I only took second because of COVID week. It was a COVID week.
I'm curious. Okay.
It's the only way it took second. It was a COVID week, bro.
New Orleans at Carolina. Carolina's they
easy.
Had 2 chances.
I've already picked.
And they haven't. I can't take all these away. I can't take away teams. This many away teams, man. You know, home teams are going to get it done. This feels like one where that may happen.
Can you scroll up a little bit? You took Washington. Nothing.
I did.
Yep, I took Washington too. You're right.
You did not take Washington, did you?
I did not. You're correct.
I mean, it's 6.5 points, right?
That's a touchdown, bro.
Right, but you got to think, like, we saw Washington score.
Hey,
They
Dose, you
can
know what?
scheme
You're
some
right.
things up.
You know what? Make your picks, because
Hey, we'll
after
see.
this week, I'm going to be in the lead. It's okay.
I feel like you shouldn't be questioning someone that just went 9-6. You know what I mean? What was your record last week, Red?
I didn't have a record last week. It was a COVID week. It was a COVID week.
It's a COVID week. Hey, my man giving a shout out here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, my
That's
man
crazy.
cave is kind of fire. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does look good. I like
Thanks,
it.
man.
The staircase
Thank
is
you.
what really. Can we just take a peek at that staircase real quick? Are you kidding?
You got to go around and go up. You know what I mean?
It's wild, like Red. Do you got like carpet on those stairs because they're white, or did you just paint them white?
It's carpet, and you can't wear your shoes downstairs either.
That's tough. You're not even wearing shoes. You just walk around in socks.
I'm not even wearing shorts.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
That's how clean he keeps that. When he sits
I'm
down, he doesn't wear clothes.
All I got on is a New Era hoodie from the Dodge shop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go copy one of these. These are that fire. You know what I'm saying?
That does look good, Brad. That do look good.
Hey, if y'all need one of these hoodies, let me know. I know a guy. I can get you in touch with him. You know what I'm saying? He can get you one of these fire hoodies.
Yeah, now I gotta update it though, because you see Dom Capers on there, and that's a. But you know, it was the beginning. Like I feel like that's important,
you hating
right?
on my
'Cause
hoodie,
things are
man?
gonna change.
Why are you hating
I
on my
love
hoodie?
your hoodie. Actually, I like it more than it updating, because it's like that's the beginning. Like these dudes were here for the beginning.
Wow.
I love it. It's a beautiful
knock down my hoodie. Okay, cool.
Jacksonville at Chargers. I can't take all these away teams, man. I mean, I'm taking every away team. Jacksonville seems like the team that should do this, but it's like, to me, Jacksonville can easily keep this within a score, right? Jacksonville's scoring points.
Yeah, you're right.
You love the Chargers, Red. You love the Chargers. That's what it is. This is Red's second team is the Chargers.
I like Justin Herbert.
Okay. Is that his name, Justin Herbert? Justin Herbert. Yeah. Okay. That sounded weird. All right. Rams at
You thought it was Josh Herbert, didn't you?
I don't know. I didn't know what it was. It sounded weird. I thought Justin Fields when you said that. I'm like, his name ain't Justin. Cardinals are whack. Everybody knows it. That's why 67% of people are taking the Rams. They won last week. Fluky dookie. You know how it is, Red. When you got a whack quarterback, that's just how it goes. Falcons at Seahawks. Okay. Wow, this one's tight. This is a terrible game. It might be a good game because of that, though. Actually, I like the Falcons. I like the Falcons more than I like Seattle. I like their weapons. Taking a lot of away teams, man. Green Bay at Tampa Bay. Here's your home game. Boom. Let's go, Tampa Bay. We need this one. Give us this one. Let the Packers be 1-2. That would be beautiful. San Fran at Denver. Brad, where'd you go with this one? Give me. Let me use it. Let me use the cheat.
No, I'm not giving you. No.
What'd you?
I took San Francisco, bro. Their defense is top tier. They got an all-pro safety in Hufanga, number 29. That
Jimmy's
kid
playing
is
now.
balling. I don't care that Jimmy's playing. It's the defense. That defense, man. Jerry Jeudy just went down. They lost one of their top receivers. I'm gonna go San Francisco. I went San Fran.
He said, "Let's ride. Let's ride." Okay. Dallas at Giants, and they're home again. Yeah, that's right. Dallas at Giants. I think Cooper Rush got his. Oh my gosh, you're right. They could be 3. Giants aren't going 3.
Look, Cooper Kupp ain't about to beat the Giants.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna go Cowboys, man.
Ooh, I went.
That feels
Giants.
weird though, doesn't it?
I think
Cooper
the Giants
Kupp
is
would
kind of
go
solid,
2-1.
dog. Hey, when Saquon hit that trade block, y'all seen I was trying to go. I wanted the Lions to go get Saquon. Like down, I love DeAndre Swift, but Saquon's a different animal, dog.
Saquon is a monster.
Saquon is really my favorite running back. He's my favorite running back in the NFL when healthy. I love Saquon Barkley. I think I don't know. He's my favorite running back.
Yeah, Saquon is sweet. Saquon is sweet, man. But I'm actually glad that we rock with Swift now after seeing him, man. He's playing.
I'm not saying he's the best. He's just my favorite.
He's your favorite. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He was awesome in college, man. Dude, he was sweet. That's like I don't rock with Penn State. I'm not a fan of Penn State. But I can go watch some Saquon college highlights.
Their uniforms are clean.
Is their fire uniforms?
Can I ask you who has the best? So people gave me crap for this because I told people who's my favorite like college uniforms. I have 2 of them.
You said Notre Dame.
How'd you know?
I know you like Notre Dame. You've told me that before somewhere.
I like their uniforms.
Yeah, you like their uniforms.
I think they have the best uniforms, bro. Those all gold pants with those all blue jerseys, navy jerseys, and then that shiny gold helmet. Like, come on, bro. Can't get no better than that, Bubba.
Yeah.
I know you don't like Notre Dame. I know this.
I'm not a Notre Dame fan. I think they're kind of ugly. I know. Honestly, their colors.
They're not. Those things are fire.
I just think fire. I have that. I think I have that like that taste is like I can't rock with it because I don't like them.
I love Notre Dame uniform.
Kyle Hamilton looked kind of fire in that uniform though. So that's.
I wish Panda was in here. Where Panda at, man?
Panda's here. Panda was here.
Panda. Where Panda at?
Here's what I'll say. I think my favorite. I like a lot of them. There's a lot of cool uniforms. I don't know if this is my favorite. I had to think about it, but I really like. Well, Miami's cool too. Florida school. I like Syracuse. I love Syracuse's uniform. Man.
Syracuse unis are fire.
I like their whole setup. They got the indoor stadium. They got the big orange running around. The big orange dude. I think he's the sweetest mascot. Yep. Yo, you know the old college football video games where you could play as the mascot? That was the team, bro. That always. You got these big like orange dudes. I was like, how are they tackling him? Like, look how big he is. You know, every time you play mascot versus mascot, there's no way you're stopping this dude.
I just like. Hold on, real quick, 1 second.
The orange man, come on, man. Yeah, those are a problem. So yeah, chat, put it in there. I think total points I'll go with about 4. That seems realistic, just based on how trash these teams are. No, you know what? Let's give them a let's be realistic. I'll go with 3 points. That is my pick. Okay, it moved it up to 4. Let's go back to 3. Please don't move it up. All right, perfect. So it'll be like 3 points total. And then of course we got to end it with our Lions picks. I mean, this is not my score prediction, but obviously, man, you know what we're going in this 6.5 is insane. That's why 68% of people are rocking with us in this game. He said Michigan, Texas is fired too. Texas is fired too. I'm not mad at that. My man said Michigan, Texas, Oregon. Oregon is like a worldwide favorite, I think. And how can you not like Oregon's? Like, you got to rock with the Oregon jerseys, right? I mean, like, I feel like if you're like one of the people like, man, Oregon's trash, like their jerseys are trash, you're just saying that to be different, right? Everybody likes Oregon's jerseys. The color scheme is fire. It's good looking. Like Florida's is good looking.
Right.
Blue and orange is perfect. What's another?
Florida's is okay. I wouldn't call them like good looking.
You don't like
I just like basic uniforms. I don't know. I just like plain uniforms.
You did say that. You like Michigan's uniforms because they're basic.
I like Michigan's. I mean, I like the Cleveland Browns, the doodle brown unis they wear, the brown and orange ones. I just like plain joints. Like, I like our uniforms. I think we should bring in some all black, just black on Honolulu blue. Like, our numbers are Honolulu blue, black pants, and everything else. Black jerseys, numbers, name, just Honolulu blue.
All
so
blue?
It's just black and blue, bro. No silver in there or nothing. Just all black.
More blue than black, or more black?
No. The whole uni's black.
Okay.
But your numbers are going to be Honolulu blue. Your name, Honolulu blue. Little lion logo,
little blue
Honolulu blue.
Pants.
Blue stripe on the pants, or you can all black the pants.
Fire.
Just all black with just Honolulu blue. Keep the silver out of it. That should be our new color rushes.
Black uniforms, man.
That should be it, bro. Just black and Honolulu blue.
Though.
I like our silvers. Our all silvers or all grays, whatever you want to call them. Those are fire. But we just need some black on blacks.
This
black
is
with a black helmet. Yes, that dude with a black helmet and just had that blue lion. Boom. And no silver, no white, nowhere. Just black on Honolulu blue.
Hey, my favorite one right now.
Or Honolulu blue on black. I'm sorry. My bad.
The all whites are my favorite. But we used these, I think, once.
Those all whites are fire, bro.
This is like what you're talking about. It looked good. The issue, I think, is first off the fonts changed and stuff. So I like our fonts and color like scheme better now.
Right.
But also the helmets are not that one. The helmets. I don't like how that's.
No, the helmet. The helmet should just be black, and then you have a blue lion on them. That's it.
We were on to something here.
But then the colorway that we normally away game colorway. Go down. to that one, the white on blue. I love that. I love the white on blue.
This?
I hate our white on silver. I hate our white on silver. I do not like wearing our white on silver pants, our gray pants, silver pants.
Yeah,
whatever.
that doesn't go right. Nah, you're right.
I don't like
That's
it.
not the best. I like
that
the
right
white
there.
on white.
Looks good.
That
yeah,
does
the white
look
on
good.
white's on fire. The white on
when
white's
they
on fire.
updated it, went to like the lighter blue. It looks so much better, man. It makes it
And then
weird because now your old jerseys don't match. Go ahead.
Like I love our Thanksgiving jerseys just because they're just plain
Plain.
blue. Then you got silver numbers and letters. Like our
these
Thanksgiving
are
jerseys,
fire.
our old school Thanksgiving ones. I love those. I wish they would just do blue pants. Oh, those are dope. I love those.
Those are fire.
I love when we go white on white.
Man. Those are fire, man. And Swift got it going on with the shoes, the gloves.
The all white socks.
He just
Yep.
need a blue mouthpiece. That's what he needs.
I love the white
I
on
think
white.
it's sweet. Yeah.
We need to bring the black jerseys back, bro. It's a new era. Like the hoodie.
That.
Oh.
Those are fire.
Ooh.
Can we get a lion's claw on the side of the helmet? That'd be kind of a. What would that look like? A lion's claw. I could see like one where it looks like it's like ripping through.
That
would be sick.
I'd want a lion's grill, like a mouth of a lion. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lion. Yeah. You just see his fangs. Like, that's what I want.
Cool. Yeah, I could see how that could be sweet. Just like the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got a Kevin Jones black jersey? Oh, I do too. I do too, man. It's tiny, though.
Them black jerseys, Kevin Jones, running back.
Right, so Lions minus a +6.5. Kind of just thoughts on that. You don't have to give your prediction if you don't want. Or I guess you can. We won't talk.
We're giving predictions.
I really would love to have.
I mean, we're going to give another one before the game over there on playback. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. Yep, that's true.
But I think it's disrespectful. I think it really should be even, or like it should be a pick'em game. Ooh. It should be a pick'em game. Okay, I see with the finger work. Yeah. I think it should be a pick'em game. I don't like how we're down by dang near a touchdown. You just turn on the music, get on late all day. Now you want to turn on the music. So wrap it up. I think 6.5 is disrespectful. They're not about to beat us by a touchdown. We're going to beat them by 9 points, 10 points. Prediction of the game: 30.
Well, you said we're going to be about 9 points, 10 points.
Hold on.
Ooh.
38. No, we're not. We're going to beat them by a touchdown. 38, 31, Detroit.
That's a lot of scoring.
Because for some reason, we give up a lot of points, but it's okay because we can get in a shootout with any team in the NFL.
I like
this
that.
Tito's got me crunk.
My man said 38-13. Goodness. It'll be beautiful.
I said 38, but I think it's going to be 38-20, 38. What did I say?
You said 38-31.
Yeah, I think it's going to be that. You got to get a couple field goals in there.
If we win a game by like my man's 41-29, if we win it like 38-13, we beat them like that.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Y'all aren't going to be able to hold me going crazy. No, man, I like that though. That's a lot of scoring. You know, you don't see many punts coming in this game, is what you're saying. You see any turnovers with your score? Like,
I don't know. We're not generating many turnovers.
Yeah. You just think they're going to score a lot. We're going to score a lot.
And we didn't give up a turnover last week either. I don't know. Goffman's pretty good with the ball. Let's keep it up. I don't know. I don't see this being a lot of turnovers.
Okay. I like the prediction. And you know what's nice though? Like we're doing a little something right here because I in the past we would get a lot of losing predictions even from Lions fans. But here we go. 34-29. After last game, now it's like, well, maybe the weird scores could happen. 28-24, 38-27. That's some confident picks. 35-24. I feel different about this one. I know we've been scoring a lot. I feel like this one's lower scoring though. Even though in the past, like I remember we lost 42-30. I think it was lower this week. I think it's tight. I think I got us 24-21.
24-21. Okay.
Like 23. I'll go 24-21. Yeah, we don't kick a lot of field goals, man. That's what's nice, but I don't think we kick a lot of field goals. I think it's lower though. Yeah, I think Minnesota's got about an actually solid defense. We just got to stop with the 3 and outs. And I then hit on it, like the 3-and-out timing is important because like there was the first game we had like 4 straight and then 3 straight and then the pick 6. This last game we had it was around half. We left points out there. So I don't think I'm making this prediction and like, what's up?
My bad. I was supposed to be texting my lady. I texted you to read your phone.
Wait, Randy, really not right now?
No, man. I don't got no. All I got on is my boxers.
Jay, he said, can you bring me some shorts?
My bad.
Yo, you shouldn't even said nothing. Like you texted me on accident.
Hey, it be that way. I'm out here chilling.
Some shorts. Oh my goodness.
I'm posted like a lipo today.
It's funny.
I'm posted.
Oh
What's
my
up?
gosh, that's funny. I mean, maybe we force some turnovers. That would be the reason I think this one gets above 34. So if we get a pick or a fumble or something, maybe a couple picks. They make mistakes. Kirk will make mistakes if we shut down the run. But yeah, I think their defense is good. So I like that. 24-21. I think we see some running in this game. It's hard to not go under 30 though after the way that we scored, man. It's hard to predict under 30.
So I think it's gonna be 38.
But at some point we got to score under 30, right? Maybe we don't. Let's just keep scoring over 30 every game. Let's just
at some
be the
point
top
we just
scoring team in football.
Got a high-powered offense.
This is true.
And it starts with Swift and Saint. SS. SSG. Goff gets a little credit.
A little bit. We'll give him a little bit. 34-17,
GSS.
32 wins. So we hit on our stuff, man. I don't know if there's any more keys to the game you got to hit on. I'll probably have like a preview video comes out later, but for now, this is how I feel about it, man. I think I got my stuff out there that I want to get out there. You got anything else you want to add about this one?
No, man. That's pretty much it. I think we did a good job. I think we're going to whoop the Vikings. Everybody make sure they come over to playback on Sunday. Come watch the game with us. We're going to be shooting the ish. You know what I'm saying? Bring a drink. I probably won't be drinking, but we're going to watch the game and we're going to watch how we're going to beat up in Minnesota. Beat up on Minnesota in Minnesota.
So you're saying we're going to win by 7, but you don't feel like we're the best team in the division with that prediction right now?
You know what?
You saw the Green Bay game, right?
I did. That's week 1 is a crapshoot. I don't buy into week 1.
Well, you just said we should have won week 1. Though.
I feel like by week 4, you know, like what your team identity is. You know what you got as a team. Like, I don't get caught up in week 1. I really don't. But by week 4, we gonna know what we got as our Lions. Honestly, I think we're not gonna know what we got as our Lions until like week 8 because we're getting a bunch of gangsters back after our bye week, and we need them to settle in and get a flow of the team and get a flow of the script and the scheme. So sky's the limits for us because we still got a bunch of starters out.
So let's hit on this real quick one more time because people keep asking me if Hutch is going to play. Red, what's your thoughts on Hutch playing? You can see he has not.
Hutch is playing 100%. I mean, he played through last week with a Charlie horse. Now he's rested it. He's going to play. They're just letting him rest that leg. He had probably a deep bruise, so they're resting it. For him to stay tough and show grit and play through the second half, why wouldn't he play this week? It makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Yep. And we got good.
I just hope he's not hobbling. I hope he's not hobbling.
Yeah, he was hobbling a little bit last week when he was playing. I would also keep an eye on Eric Banks because Eric Banks did some work last week and he plugged in and did some things. But it's crazy to think like the depth because he was like, we could bring up Demetrius. Man, I forgot we had Demetrius on this team and he was looking good. We got good depth. Austin not playing is great. Well, it's not great, but it just means we're good at depth. So he'll probably play this week, like Brad said, just to back up Aiden Hutchinson. I'm optimistic he plays though too. I'm with you. I'm optimistic. But yeah, good news with Swift. Amani, great news there. Looks like he's gonna be back. Frank, it looks like he's probably gonna play. We'll see though. This week, tomorrow's gonna be big. If he's probably gonna play, he might be inactive. I don't know where he plays. He might play though. I don't know if they feel comfortable with like, hey, if we need it, we can put him at corner. I don't know if they'll do that or if they're trying to find a safety role for him. I guess if Hughes didn't play, he would probably play in his spot, but it looks like Hughes is going to play. And Tracy Walker is not injury related as we know right now, so he'll probably be fine. Other than that, though, Rad, give us your MVP for the game. We'll wrap this up.
Saint. There it is.
Who is your offensive player?
9 receptions. 127 yards, 1 touchdown, and 34 rushing yards.
Ooh, he's gonna light it up then. That's what you're saying.
Saint.
Man, he's breaking a lot of records. He keeps doing that.
Who's your offensive player? Who's your MVP?
I think I'm gonna go DJ Chark, man. I'm gonna go Chark.
Ooh.
I think we connect on one deep one this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's waiting to light it up though, isn't he? I mean, like
he is
flashes, but he's waiting to go crazy.
He is.
He should go crazy this week, and I think he could finally get a shot play on him because, again, we run the football. It's going to shift everything. How much did the Eagles use Jordan Davis on Vikings compared to the Lions? I don't know how much. Wait. How much did the Eagles use Jordan Davis? Oh, I see what you're saying. How much did he play? I have no idea. I don't know. I really don't know. I'd have to find the numbers. But I know he didn't play much versus us. He didn't play much versus us in that game. I think like less than 30%. But he did well when he was out there. I don't know. I can look into it, though, because I'll keep watching this game. Anyway, Ray, where's the wisdom, man? Hit us with it, man.
Drink water. Get some sleep.
Chat, drink water, man.
And make sure you eat.
You know what I prefer? I prefer to get my water in a Gatorade bottle. That way, when I'm in the pool, I can just get a nice little, just like that. Was it that one?
You talking about my Instagram post my lady put up. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's just the way I like to do things, It's just so mobile. If I'm swimming, got my water. And you can't drink the pool water. But you get thirsty when you're swimming, and you always got to go to the bathroom when you swim. So you can always. I'm not saying.
I pee in the pool. I pee in the pool. I pee in the pool.
Words of wisdom.
I'm that guy.
Don't swim with red.
And I pee in the hot tub. Everybody does. If you say you don't pee in the pool or pee in the hot tub, you're lying.
People don't do that.
Yes, they do. They're lying.
No, they don't. They get out of the pool, man. There's no way. Have you actually though went in the pool before?
And peed in the pool. Yeah. I peed in the pool when I was in Vegas last week. 100%. And in the hot tub. 100% I did. 100%.
Why, man? You just didn't want to get out or what? Was it
That's what the chlorine is for. And I drink a lot of water, so my pee coming out clear. So, shoot.
There's no way, man. You just sit there. You just what's the thing like that? You stand against like the wall, like.
I mean, I get missing. I don't like be around everybody in the pool. But no, yeah, you gotta let it go. You bounce around a little bit. You jump in the water a little bit and just pee. Just let it come through fluid and flow.
You just swim over to the side, like, oh, where's Red going?
Just pee, man. What you mean? 100%. Everybody piss in the pool.
You just stand off to the side for a second.
I'm telling you, if people say they don't piss in the pool, they lying.
I'll tell you, I do not. I don't think
you're lying. You're lying.
If I could control it, I don't think I have.
No,
that's not the move, man. That's weird.
That's
bro.
life. That's life.
Like you said, a lake is different, right? If you go to like a beach, it's like okay, it's still kind of weird, but okay, because then it's in your shorts, man.
No, it's not. The chlorine is there, bro.
The chlorine. You get out of the pool though, and it's gonna be like, dang.
The chlorine is killing all of that, and then you take a shower when you get home. Anyways, when you get out from swimming, you always take a shower.
This is true.
You know what? I'm done with this. I'm done.
But then you gotta watch. Like you can't reuse your swim shorts right away. Like you have to go wash them and then use them. Like if you want to go back in, you took them off.
The chlorine is taking all that piss away from your shorts.
You know what? You might be right. I'm underestimating the power of chlorine. I think that's
you are. It's bleach.
All right, man. There you go. So there's words of wisdom. Drink water and pee in the pool, man. And all right. Check us out on Sunday, though. Check us out. Link will be in the community for playback. We may also be live on YouTube just to get it going. So either way, you'll be able to it'll be easy to find a link. Join us Sunday, though.
Right.
Me and Rad. Those dad will be there, I'm sure. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We out, man. Oh, got the outro.
Are you gonna hit the outro? You are a fool.
You're still here?
Straight up fool, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody tapping in once again to listen to us. Two men
Two men.
Go
talk
home.
Lions, baby. Y'all have a good night and be blessed.